bro, we literally probably have 4 hours of conversation, and you danced around questions for fucking 4 hours. So now you mad because don't nobody want to hear you do that shit again.
I'm not mad. I think you're mad because you saw my stats,
I'm
and I
not
think I
mad. I'm
just
just
gave you
not
data.
allowing the same thing to happen, bro.
It's going demon time, dude. What the?
I'm a fucking Discord, bro.
Dude, you're like pitched down like an octave now. It sounds hard.
Gangbanger shit. You feel me?
Hey, y'all can hear Weaver.
Okay, there you go. There we go. Yeah, I just can't see you. It's all right though. It's not a big deal. I can just put a picture of your face there. That works too.
Yeah, make sure you put one of my fly pictures of you. Feel me?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a fly one. It's a funny one.
All right, that's cool. All right, that's cool. I mean, we gotta. All right, we gotta go with what we got, man. What's up, Weaver?
What's up, man?
Chilling, man.
Same. Yeah, no, I saw you were talking, or you had me in the stream title earlier. I was like, okay, maybe I can hop on. But yeah, I had some errands I had to run earlier, but I'm back home now. I was planning on streaming
Hey,
today.
so I got a question. So when is the first time you came across my content? Or my channel or my name?
I think it was one of those Busy Works Beats videos. I think he brought attention to you originally through that, and then I don't know, he like mentioned you or something, and then I looked it up. I watched like a little bit of it. That's about it though, and then like I became more familiar with you over time, I guess.
Okay, for sure. Word, man. So where do we start? I mean, this shit it's been.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where to start.
Hey, Busy.
Okay, so I mean, look, man. I mean, I guess we can. I guess I got a couple questions because, look, man. Like I tell y'all, like I know about this whole community because of the chat, you know. And
yeah.
The consistent thing that people say about you is like we're similar because we calling out a lot of the same shit in different ways. You know what I'm saying? And so the consistent thing that I get about you is that, but then also that you funny. You know.
Thank you. No, you're pretty funny too, dude. I don't know. I mean, there's some funny shit that happens on your stream. The gun clip was ridiculous. Like, what was funny about it was everyone's reaction to it. Like the other guy was like, "Am I safe?"
He was like,
"Am I safe?"
Yeah, bro. You know, but that's the thing about the link, man, is that you just never know. Like, you never know who's gonna click the link.
Yeah,
I think that's what kind of makes the channel kind of dope. You just never know who.
True.
Like, it's like I know a troll's gonna come up like at least like once every 2 weeks, man. So it's just. So with all of this stuff that we have, all the content that we've put out, I think the common denominator is kind of Busy Works Beats, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm tired of talking about him, but like, yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely at certain points for sure. There's definitely some overlap there. Did you watch the whole video I did reacting to his video?
I watched the entire video. I think it was the first one.
Which one was that?
Yeah.
Oh, was it the one where it's God, what was the name originally? It's the 45-minute one.
Yeah, it was the one where you reacted to the producer and fighting video.
Okay, yeah, that video sucks. Not mine. His video fucking sucked. That was awful. Yeah, I reacted to the part where he talked about you too, but like I just didn't put it in that video because it just didn't really seem like it was relevant. But yeah, he was like making up all kinds of shit about me in there. It was crazy. I don't know. I think he's got like a vendetta or something.
Okay, so wait. So so you know I started my stream journey like in January, right? And so I was big on calling out Busy Works Beats and Curtis King, and I reacted to the video where they were on a phone call.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, I'll mediate, like, because look, at first I didn't know what was going on. One of my students was like, they're beefing again. We reacted to the video. Curtis King was kind of like punking him on the phone, and I kind of felt like that was kind of like goofy for Curtis King to be trying to like bully him on the phone. So then I was like, yo, I was taking Busy Works Beats side, and Busy Works Beats just magically popped up in the chat. And then that's how I got in contact with Busy Works Beats. And then Curtis King followed me on Instagram the next day and wanted to have a conversation. And Busy Works Beats wanted to have a conversation. So that's how I kind of got up in that mix.
Okay.
And then at that time, I remember you kept coming up in my chat, but I thought that y'all were cool at the time.
I mean, I was cool. I mean, I'm cool with Curtis, but I'm not really cool with Busy. Just like, I mean, I don't hate him or anything, but like I just call out the shit that he does basically, especially like the just the producer in community fighting video. I had to say something about that because that was crazy. It was just he pretended like the whole video wasn't about me, and then he was talking about me for like, I don't know, like 30 minutes or so. Like that shit was bizarre. But yeah, no, I don't know if you watched the whole interview between them, but like the whole thing is crazy. Like I don't know, Busyworks Beats was saying some crazy shit on there. Like he was comparing himself to like Jesus or something. He was talking about how he wants to control like a majority of like the producer community space on YouTube. Like
where's that content? Because I want to react. I wanted to react to that.
I have a on my second channel. I reacted to it, and I have the whole thing intact, but it has me reacting to it also. I'm not sure if the interview is up on Curtis King's channel anymore. It was at one point. That's where it was streamed originally.
Okay.
But yeah, like you could maybe like if you had time and you wanted to react to it without me in it, you could probably just like clip out all the parts of me talking and then like download the video and clip out the parts of me talking and just react to it. But yeah, no, like that video is crazy because like I feel like you see a different side of Busyworks Beats there. Like you see a different side of him on that stream and then also in that producer in community fighting video. Like there's certain times where I feel like the mask kind of slips and you see like a different person there all of a sudden.
So, okay, so where did it turn? Because I thought that you guys were cool, like especially when I was going at him, and I thought that on the outside looking in that you guys were like allies or cool, and then a few months later, you guys were kind of going at it. So, like, what happened? How did all that transpire?
Okay, I don't know. I don't really consider anyone like allies or enemies or anything like that. Like it's not that serious to me, but like originally, I guess like what I assume happened. So my first encounter with Busyworks Beats is I reviewed his so I do like this plugin series where I review plugins called Plugin Police, and the whole aim of it essentially is to review plugins from like a critical perspective, because a lot of people on YouTube that review plugins, they just kind of they softball it, they have an affiliate link, they're paid to do a review, you know? So like having somebody that's like being critical or like just trying to be honest about like the quality of a plugin, you know, I found it to be really valuable. So like maybe a few years ago, I did a review of his plugin Hermes, and there was a lot of problems with that plugin. Like one of the issues I had with it was you would save your project, you would reopen it, and then it wouldn't pull up the patch that you had. So you would lose the patch essentially every time you reopen your project file. Then like, there was a bunch of issues. Like he had a bunch of people in the comments like talking about like, I need a refund, this isn't working, stuff like that. He was ignoring all of them like in the video talking about it. So like I pretty much like called out that whole situation at the time. I don't remember what the name of the video is called anymore, but it's the video where it has a picture of him in the thumbnail and he's got like a cartoon mustache on him. And that was like my first like, that was probably the first time we like kind of talked to each other or like had some sort of encounter. And then like later on down the road, like I think he was kind of just like ignoring me at the time or like not really like, you know, saying much at the time, but I was just like kind of like approaching it from like an analytical review perspective. And then after that, I did another video like maybe a year later. This is kind of like the video that kind of helped blow up my channel a little more. It's called Music Production YouTubers Are Frauds, in quotations. And the whole aim of that video was to talk about how the argument where people say that music production YouTubers are frauds or they provide no value. And I do agree to some extent, some of them don't. But like, I guess the overall conclusion I had in that video was that it depends on their focus. Like if they're trying to teach you like how to market your Instagram, but they don't have an Instagram that's marketed themselves, then it's like, okay, how valuable is this content then, you know, right? So like that was like kind of, and in that video I brought up Busyworks Beats. He's in the thumbnail too, but I actually painted him in a pretty positive light there. Like I wasn't being as harsh on the criticism at the time, but I feel like I kind of opened up out of my shell a lot more since then. And in that video, he reacted to it, which is funny because in the producer community infighting video, he said that I was calling people frauds. Like all of a sudden it's like he was treating it differently now that like, you know, he viewed me as like an enemy or whatever, right? After he was talking about proxy wars and shit like that. But I think what specifically changed, I think it may be like a thing over time, because a lot of times I make jokes about everyone, you know, like I don't like specifically like go hard on like one person specifically, especially if they like don't seem like they deserve it or if they aren't doing anything to me or whatever. So I kind of like just was making some jokes here and there about him, you know, like just every once in a while. And I think like the one thing that pissed him off is I did this video reacting to him. So he has a video called How to Find a Girlfriend. Real punks, what is it? No punks and players allowed. Yeah, no, he has that video. And then he made a follow-up to it maybe like a few months ago where it's called How to Find a Wife. And then he has his baby strapped to his chest throughout the whole video. And like I reacted to that video essentially. People were telling me in my chat to react to it, so I did. And I kind of criticized some things about like how he brought his kid in the video and like kind of the way he was treating his kid. Like I felt like he was kind of doing it as like a prop, especially like the way like everything felt like it was like choreographed, you know, like he was like teaching you how to find a lovely wife, kisses his kid like on the head, like, you know what I mean? It was just like kind of like, oh dude, what is this? This is weird. So like I kind of like reacted to that. I made a few jokes in that video as well too, but basically he was really pissed off after that video. He sent me a bunch of like threatening DMs on Instagram.
Wait, okay. What did he say in the like threaten you? Like,
let me see exactly what it was. I mean, I don't know if he's specifically threatening me. Let me see what the words were exactly. I might have showed it in my video. I can't remember anymore now. Come on, let me pull this up here. I'll find it. Okay. Well, I gotta scroll down and find his DMs. I don't really talk to him. Where is it?
oh,
Okay, here it is. Here it is. Okay. All right, so we hadn't had a back and forth here. Okay, he said, maybe I can pull it up on stream actually. Wait, can you see my screen where it has you like Dame Taylor on the call? Can you see that?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'll just pull it up real quick here.
All right. Man, hey man, you know what's crazy is like I still don't know how to put my chat on the screen.
Like the YouTube chat?
Yeah, like I don't know how to do none of that shit. I gotta figure that out, and I
Just gotta
start
Google
using OBS.
Oh, you don't use OBS? What do you use?
Nah, man, I gotta start. I'll be using StreamYard.
Oh, okay. Shit. Yeah, nah. I don't know anything about StreamYard really. Okay, hold on. Let me hide these DMs
I gotta
here.
get my OBS popping.
Okay, I just want to show Busy's DM here. I don't want to show everyone else's DMs. All right, 1 second. Okay. There
He
it
said
is.
Busy Works Beats is not very busy.
He's busy making some low effort content. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, I don't want to show that there. Okay. All right, let me just pull up this screen here. I gotta be careful. You know what? I'm just gonna screenshot it because I have his phone number here and I don't want to show that.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he ain't gonna threaten you again. You know you watching this.
Well, I just don't want to give him any ammo, man. Like,
He gonna pull up on your house, bro. he gonna pull up on your house.
give
bro.
me a tutorial on how to find Weaver Beats' house.
What's up now? Pop that shit now, nigga.
Okay, here's the DM that he sent me after I did that that video reacting to, like, I mean, I understand why he's upset, but like, bro, like I was just reacting to the content you put online, man. Like, originally
Read it,
okay.
bro. Busy Works Beats going crazy. Keep my family out your fucking mouth, bitch, nigga. How you speaking on a soul that literally did nothing to any human on this earth? Fuck you.
Yeah, he was really mad, dude. I was originally just gonna like be like LOL back to him, but then I was like kind of like I want to know why he's so upset because I didn't really say anything specifically. You know, I didn't say anything like quote unquote fuck his kid or anything like. I didn't say anything like that. I made like a few jokes like, you know, like, oh, his wife's probably like, oh, now you taking the kid, you know what I mean? Like, just shit like that. Just like I thought it was some lighthearted fun, you know. It wasn't anything like because like he filmed the video with his kid, you know what I mean? So it's just like I don't know, like if somebody made that joke about me, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah, she did say that.
Bro, no. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna read that shit like 4 or 5 times, bro. He said, bro, look, bro, this is fucking Busy Works Beats. Bro sent Weaver Beats a DM and said, because he can't read it out loud. I can though.
Well, I'll skip over the words I can't read.
Bro, he said, keep my family's name out your mouth, fucking bitch, nigga. How you speaking on a soul that literally did nothing to you, human on this earth? Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. And then Weaver said, I think you might be overreacting a bit. What are you specifically referencing?
Yeah, I was trying to be like politically correct here because I was gonna just laugh at him originally because I was like, dude, this guy's flying off the handle here. So I was like originally, but I was like curious, like I was like, what is he actually mad about? Because like I didn't really say anything like really that bad, you know what I mean? I want to get into his head. Like maybe I was like, you know, maybe I was like wrong. I was like, maybe I said something that was like really offensive or something. I don't know. So like I was just like kind of probing him to see like what is he talking about?
Okay, bro. So look, let's walk through this shit again, bro. So he said, keep my family out your fucking mouth, bitch, nigga. Bitch, bro, this Busy Works Beats keep my family out your fucking mouth, you bitch ass nigga. How you speaking on this hoe that literally did nothing to you on this earth? Fuck you hoe ass bitch nigga. I'm like, damn. And then Weaver B's like, I think you might be overreacting. Bro, what are you specifically referencing? Like, Weaver B said, I don't care if you talk about me. I don't appreciate accusing me of crimes, however, scams and frauds. Secondly, if I hear anyone, not just you, speak on my kid, son, or wife, whatever, that's not kosher. You can't call a nigga a bitch nigga and then say kosher, bro. You can't. I defend my family fiercely. Lastly, I don't hate you. I think it's tough to keep the brand you have and not make content in that style, which creates a trap because in order to get paid, we'd have to slander others' reputations and brands. It's a tough spot. I honor you trying, so you must have calmed down, bro. Wishing your family love. Whoa. This nigga fucking bipolar than a motherfucker, bro.
He must have been mad or something. I don't know. I mean, I understand him being mad, but I mean, I just don't think what I did was like warranted that reaction, you know. Like, I mean, you could go watch the video if you want. Like, I don't think I went that hard. It wasn't that weird. Like,
bro, listen, I saw what you said about the kid, and even when you explained it, I saw it in your reaction video.
oh yeah,
like,
true.
Bro, he said, "Keep my family name out your fucking mouth, bitch, nigga." Like, bro, that's the line right there, dog. That's the fucking line, right? That's from bro. Like, so this is what I'm saying. So I literally and then that's why he kept bringing your name up.
No, yeah, he's mad at me for sure.
I even asked him on the stream. I even said, and like, I want somebody to go clip that. I said, bro, like, keep it a buck. Like, you keep bringing up Weaver Beats. Like, did he really piss you off? And he gave some like analytical answer. And I was like, bro, just yes or no. And he couldn't answer yes or no. But here's the answer right here. Yes, nigga. Like, keep my family out your fucking mouth, bitch, nigga. That's crazy.
Somebody in my chat said Will Smith ass.
Oh shit, bro. Damn, busy with the smoke, boy.
Well, I mean, this isn't the first time he's done something like this, you know. Like with the beef with Curtis King, he actually dropped a drill diss track on Curtis King on his channel. I don't know if you ever heard that.
I heard that shit. That shit was kind of hard, bro.
It wasn't bad. Like, well, what I thought was weird about it though was how he kept changing his voices in it though. Like, he kept like doing like a different voice on every verse. So like I don't know, it was kind of weird. Like, but I mean, like I thought it was all right. Like, it wasn't that bad.
I reacted to it. You know what? I got to clip that too because I reacted to the fucking, and I didn't understand why Curtis was so mad because I thought it was funny, bro. That was like dope content. Like, he should have just did it.
It was funny. What I think was funny about it too was the fact that like no one expects that on Busy Works Beats channel. You know what I mean? They're just like kind of like there for like tutorials, and all of a sudden they just get this like drill diss track. Like they're probably like, what the hell is this? Like, but yeah, no, Busy gets pretty. He gets pretty mean in beefs, man. Because like for instance, like with the beef of Curtis King, he like took out like a website. He put a website to promote like slandering Curtis King. Like, I can't remember the name of the website, but what is it called? Curtis Cap or something? He got like an actual .com website to like host. Yeah, dude. Like.
Oh wait, so how is he complaining that he said that you sent 1,300 people to like? He said he read 1,300 comments on your page. He said he read every single one. Oh, so like, how is he calling you out of some shit?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's a hypocrite, man. Like, he's like he will say shit like that and then like turn around and then do the same thing. Although, in fact, I didn't even tell people to go comment on his shit. Like, what I said was like, there was even a disclaimer in the video. It says, do not harass anyone. But the thing is, if the content is like really strong and it gets people feeling a certain way, like that disclaimer is not going to do anything, you know, like, and like he was saying some crazy shit in that video. So like, I mean, I can understand why people are upset. I mean, I kind of disavowed like saying anything fucked up to him. Like, I mean, one thing he said was really funny though. He said somebody signed him up for Pornhub or something like that. That's kind of funny. I don't disavow that. That's hilarious. Like,
hey, bro. Oh, this shit is fucking hilarious, man. This shit is fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah.
That's comedy, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really revealing anything new here because I think I put this in my video. I don't really remember. Like, it was kind of long. The video was long and I put up a lot of videos. So,
if it hit the internet, it should go up. It's that simple, man.
True.
fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, but it's like, here's the thing I don't understand about bro. I literally tried to break this down. It's like, bro, like the one thing that fucks him up is he involved his ego with his journey. Sometimes at some point this shit that he did got to his head and it started to turn into a power trip for him. That at some point. And then when he started to claim the 900,000 people as followers, like, bro, once you put that number on your back, bro, like, you instantly just become, and like his whole mission is to be seen in front of the world. And so, like, bro, people are going to see you, so you can't be surprised when people see you and then they actually start responding to the shit that you're putting out. Like,
yeah,
so it comes with the territory, bro. And that's one thing he don't understand. Like, I understand if I had 1 million subs, like, and if I was putting out cap content, like, I would hope that somebody would call this shit out. Like, I don't know what you fucking expect, bro.
Yeah. I think it's the top 900,000 people. I think that's interesting because, like, that's essentially how many followers he has on YouTube. So he's saying he's taught every single one of them, essentially. Like, I feel like it's like, I don't want to say it's misleading, but it's not accurate, you know?
Facts. That shit is crazy. Hey, so what do we do with this dude, bro? Like, do it like, so, like, I mean, you see what I do. Do we ignore it and let it go, or do we continue to respond to it as opportunity permits, or like, do we just go crazy? Like, what do we do from this perspective?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really care what he does for the most part because, like, okay, so gotta look at it this way. So he has 900,000 subscribers, right? But he can barely hit like 1,000 or 2,000 views, you know? So, like, most people are not watching his shit. Like, it's not really, like, subscribers is not that big of a metric anymore. Like, I think the amount of views you get is way more important than the amount of subs. And, like, just because you have subs doesn't mean you're valuable, you know? Like, it just means that people have subscribed at one point. There's a lot of ways to get subscribers. A lot of people in my, like, Discord and chat, they theorize that he's bought subscribers, and I don't want to, like, say he has or hasn't because there's no real definitive proof. But I was
King told me he did.
Okay. Well,
King told me 100% that he did.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go on the ledge with that. But if people say he did, I'm not gonna, you know, they could say that. I don't want to, like, I just don't want to get into, like, possible slander territory. You know what I mean? Like, if people say that, then, like, they're saying that. Like, you know what I mean? I don't have anything to dispute it.
All I'm saying is, I don't know either. But Curtis King told me a lot about their relationship.
Yeah.
Like, so, hey, I'm about to DM you something, bro.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask you a question about what I'm about to DM you.
Okay.
And it's related to this shit. Let me see.
Yeah, one thing that's interesting is when they were having their fight or whatever, I was planning on doing a video kind of covering, like, the whole history of their fight. And Busyworks Beats would say it was a proxy war sort of thing. Honestly, I was trying to document the history of it so people could kind of understand, like, what's going on there, because it's like their beef is so deep that there's no way anybody just coming in, like, viewing it for the first time to understand what's happening. You know what I mean? Like, there was segments where, like, basically Curtis King was paid by Busyworks Beats to make videos, and eventually, like, he wasn't really paying him that much for the videos. Then Curtis King, like, separated himself from Busyworks Beats shit. Then, like, because, like, he was working with Somatics, like, he like had an issue with him for that. Like, all kinds of, like, little things like that. And there's like he showed the document on that video he made. Let me look at this here. This says the Busyworks Beats podcast, right? This is I think it's a different channel. Okay, wait, what? I'm confused here. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Message? You see the message?
Yeah. Wait, who sent you that?
He did.
Oh, Busyworks Beats did?
Yeah. So
yeah.
I was trying to figure out why, and, like, they just randomly sent it to me.
Okay, wait. I think he sent this because he sent me this too, and I think he was sending this as proof that, like, he's just gaining from it. But it's really weird because if you look at the subscribers, they shoot up like 1,000 overnight, which is, like, really bizarre shit because the views don't change at all. So, like, if I were to have a theory about somebody possibly botting or buying subscribers, this would, like, definitely tie into that. You know what I mean? Because
look, they shot up and then they shot all the way back down.
Well, not just that, but if you look at the views in comparison to that, like, it's, like, the exact same before and after that, you know? But like I said, I'm not saying that means for sure like, oh, this is botting, but it definitely doesn't add up because usually your views go up and then your subscribers go up. You know what I mean? It's like kind of like connected because the more people that view your videos, the more chances that people have to subscribe. If the views are the exact same and the subscribers just randomly shoot up like 1,000%, that doesn't really make any sense, you know?
Okay, so I got a question for you. Is he playing a higher game than the whole entire internet, or is he really just this dumb? Because
I don't know.
I don't understand. Like, it's like the stuff that he, like, even just coming up to my channel to talk to me for the second time, thinking that he was going to do something better than he did before, and he didn't. Like, I know he's all in it for the views, and I know he's in it all for the algorithms to try to boost his revenue back up or whatever. But like, he's doing it at the cost of his name and reputation.
Yeah.
And so, he just texted me. Let's see what he said. Okay. So here we go. He's texting me right now. All right. Oh, he just sent me a damn. He just texted me. Okay, but what is this that you just sent me, bro?
What is it?
He said I promote via Google, not bots.
Well, like I said, I don't think there's any proof that he bots or doesn't bot. I'm just saying that the views and subs don't, like, that's really weird the way the views are the same, but the subs just randomly go up 1,000. And they did it multiple times too, which is, I mean, it's whatever. It's whatever. I really don't care at the end of the day. But I just don't understand why he's sending that metric, because when you show that metric, it kind of doesn't make any sense, you know?
Beaver, hey, Busy Works Beats, bro. Like, what, like...
Bring BWB in the call. The only reason I don't want to bring him into the call, dude, is like he constantly like goes off on these tangents about like metaphors or like comparing it to other things.
Don't trip. Hey, no, I got him. Hey, Busy Works Beats, come on the Discord, bro. Come get on the Discord,
okay,
bro.
But if he does, we can't let him make any tangents like metaphorical tangents or like comparing things to other things. Like I feel like we gotta. There has to be some sort of moderation there with that.
Hey, all right, I'm on his ass, bro. I'm on his ass. Hey,
because that's what he was doing with the interviews with you. You just kept like talking about he comparing it to other things that didn't really matter, and because of that, the conversation didn't go anywhere.
All right, Busy Works Beats, add me on Discord, bro. We gonna bring you on the call. You ain't got to get on video. Just get on audio, bro. Get on audio, bro. Add my Discord. My Discord is Dame Monster. Come on, bro.
Okay, I think if you're going to moderate or anything of the sort, you have to do it in the demon voice. You gotta get like a pitch shifter, shift it down like an octave, like you were earlier.
I want to bring your ass up, nigga. Bring your ass up.
Are you doing that? Are you doing that like with your vocal cords, or are you like, is that like an effect?
That's my motherfucking voice, bro.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
We about to get to the bottom of this shit, though.
I don't think we're gonna get to the bottom of this. I don't know. Oh, you can try.
Hey, man, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, he said, okay, 1 sec. I won't dodge, weaver, or attack. He gonna come up, bro.
All right.
Hey, pull up. Busy Words Beats, bro. Hey, Curtis King, bring your ass up too.
I mean, well, are we addressing Curtis too, or?
Bro, hey, it's a fucking party at this point. I don't know what the hell
Okay.
we're doing, man. It's the motherfucking party, bro. But this is what I'm saying, bro. I got some fucking questions. I got some questions for that ass, gang. Hey, bro, you really live in Hawaii?
Yeah, I'm born and raised here.
What? Damn, that's hard, bro. Hey, that's dope. When I saw your Instagram, you a skater, bro. That's hard, man.
Yeah, man. I've been skating longer than I've done music. I mean, I've done music like a long ass time too, though. But like, yeah, I was doing skating before that. I still skate, kind of just for exercise and fun.
So how did you get on YouTube? Like, what was like when did you get on YouTube, and like, what was the thought behind getting on YouTube?
Okay, so I was doing SoundCloud for a really long time. I got to SoundCloud like when it was fresh, like it was like still pretty new, and I had some friends that were on. God, what was the name of that website? Not eBombs World. Fuck, it has a name. Of course, it has a name. Everything has a name. I can't think of the name. Whatever. Anyways, I got on SoundCloud when it was early, and I pretty much built like a following on there. I probably got to about 25,000 or so followers on there. And I mean, I was doing music for a long time. I put out like a new mix or song like every week for like a long time. I also went to school for audio engineering, maybe like
That's hard.
10 or so years ago. And then at a certain point, I kind of realized, like, I thought to myself, like, oh shit, if SoundCloud dies, then like everything I've done so far here was for nothing. So I was like, I gotta like kind of diversify a bit more, you know? So I was also watching a lot of YouTube at the time. Okay, I gotta accept this BusyWorks Beats friend request. Yeah, I was watching a lot of YouTube at the time. And
Oh, so he gonna join? Okay, cool. So if he join yours, then he can hear me. Because we on the fuck do this shit work?
yeah, basically I was watching a lot of YouTube at the time. Pretty much stuff that wasn't even music production related, like a lot of like comedy stuff and stuff like that, commentary. And then I was like, okay, I kind of want to do this, but do it like, you know, in the music production, you know, sector, right? So I kind of got into doing that. But eventually, like, I don't know, at first when I was uploading to YouTube, I was just doing whatever. Like I was doing like mixes, tutorials and stuff like that, just kind of like fooling around, feeling it out. Like I didn't have like very many followers at first. And then eventually I started doing like more like reviews and commentary and news. That's kind of what I've like settled into more as of lately. Yeah, I kind of just fell into it, I guess. I don't know, I just followed the path that felt
So
most
everything
natural.
you're doing kind of came to you more so than anything.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Like, or like things that, you know, it made sense, you know?
Got you. He said he already said he was accepting it. That's crazy. This internet shit is wild. And that's dope. Well, respect to you, bro. Like you was skating before you was doing music. You went crazy on SoundCloud. You went to audio engineering school. And you got on YouTube because you were trying to look past the SoundCloud situation, and then you kind
Yeah.
of fell into the situation.
Yeah, like I like at the time I was like, okay, I'm gonna do YouTube and Spotify and all that shit because I was like, there was talks of SoundCloud dying at the time, so I was just like, oh yeah, fuck this. 'Cause I don't want to just like have wasted the past like 5 to 10 years of my life, you know?
Dang, respect, man. That's hard, dude.
Can you guys hear me or no?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
All right, there we go. My fault, y'all. Dang.
yeah, we don't got any video though, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me
Yeah.
just adjust.
I guess I could do it on my phone. Give me 1 second. There we go.
Okay.
Now I look crazy.
Turn it sideways.
Oh, there we go, boom.
Dude,
I have a tripod.
I mean, it's sideways, but it's like it's
don't
the
flip?
wrong way.
I got a tripod. I just got to figure out where to hold this
Hey, bro, you go like let us see what's in your refrigerator, bro.
thing. Down here.
Yeah, come on, man.
It's upstairs. I don't want to wake the baby up. It'll wake the baby up. Wait, am I sideways on your thing or is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
weird?
Or you're
you
vertical, but you should be sideways.
I guess we
Oh,
can take
yeah.
what we can get. It's cool. I mean,
I think it's my phone. There
there
we
it
go.
is.
There you go.
There we go. My bad. I had it on lock. Okay, it took 30 minutes to get here, but we were here.
No, it's all good. Oh shit, it did it again.
Wait, am I vertical?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I locked it. That's why. Okay. I'm an idiot. Okay, here we go. Now, how do I get back to the call? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Luis. There we go. Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're all good.
Okay. Shout out to the chat. I was late because we were hanging out. I actually just heard you guys. So I guess perfect time, man.
Okay, bro. Hey, I got a question, man.
Yes.
Keep my family name out your mouth, fucking bitch ass nigga. What's that?
Yeah, I don't play when it comes to family stuff. But I'm here to answer questions, whatever people have
That's the
doubts
first
about.
question, bro. That's the first question. Like,
I'm militant. When people, that's just the one thing that I will just literally rip somebody's head off. It doesn't matter who it is. It's not to Weaver. It's not to.
bro, have
it's
you ever
literally
been in
anybody.
a fight before, bro?
I will not incriminate myself on live stream.
Like I was just fighting somebody right before this. Actually, that's actually why I wasn't here originally.
Yeah, but
All right, so okay, I got another question. So the whole reason why I'm here to begin with is because of my stream telling me about you and Curtis King beefing again, right? So then I go react to the video, and while I'm reacting to the video, Curtis King is on the phone with you, and you saw it. You were in there when I felt like the way he was talking to you wasn't cool, right? So for you to reach out to Weaver Beast like that in a DM, I was looking for you to do that for yourself to Curtis King on a live stream. So I just want you to walk us through, like, when you got Curtis King on a public live stream, recording a phone call between you and him when bro was literally trying to come off as if he was bullying you, and you seemed like you was about to cry on the phone. And then you got Weaver Beats, who you sent the DMs saying, "Hey, bro, keep my family at your name out your mouth, you bitch ass nigga." I'm just trying to understand like what the mindset was when Curtis was talking to you and why you didn't have that energy for bro.
Yeah, I think one is that I think what people are missing at home is the nuance, and I think you guys kind of touched onto it, which is, you know, when we're on these platforms trying to share our opinion, you know, it's a privilege. Like, you let me on here, it's a privilege. And the tricky part is I could say what I have to say to Curtis King, but then he could just turn off the phone like that, and then nothing else that I have to say gets aired. So it's a weird line that we have to kind of, you know, walk on to kind of say our message, but say enough to where at least people who want to dig deeper can look deeper. But, you know, you can't say what you really want because, again, I don't have, it's kind of like Clubhouse. If you don't own the room, they could just mute you, kick you off the stage.
But bro, no, if somebody is disrespecting your manhood, like regardless to the stage or the place, don't you feel like you should always speak up? Like, especially if it's publicly, like.
Yeah, I mean, in that case, you know, he was offended. So I had to come in with the energy like, okay, he's hurt about something. And he's asking me these questions because he's hurt. So let me not sit here and try to, you know, hit a dog or, you know, hit a horse when it's down or something like that. I didn't want to twist the knife into somebody if they felt hurt. That was not my intent to hurt this man. It was to simply make a diss track, like I said, about how I felt. And he made an album. I made a diss track. I felt it was an equal playing ground. He took it way deeper than that. And, you know, and stuff conspired from that, unfortunately.
Okay.
Or whatever the word is.
So I got another question. Bro, how do you feel about... Nah, I don't want to ask you that because I kind of already feel like I know what you're going to answer. Where's the solution to all of this? Where's the resolution to all of this, bro?
Well, one is I want to publicly say, like, and whether Weaver thinks he's right or wrong, I say I forgive Weaver, not to be like I'm better than Weaver. It's to say I'm off the energy because it's not that person's intent. It's just how other people act. Like Weaver said it in this live stream. He's like, I can tell people a disclaimer all day long. Some people are just crazy. They're going to do what they're going to do. I understand that. Yeah. And I just wanted him to know, like, I don't hate him. Like, as he mentioned before, he's like, look, when you put your daughter up, I thought that was beautiful. Like, I love when I see you with your daughter. That's super inspiring because people who don't have children, they don't understand. Like, that's a nuclear bond, you know?
Okay, what bro said, like what he said about your kid in that stream, what did it really warrant the reaction that you gave though?
To me, I went back and I rewatched it and I said, you know what? It was kind of light, but I think because the attention was put towards my child and kind of the narrative was that I had him there. I'll just tell you the truth real quick. I had him because it was my day to watch him and I was like, crap, I have to work. So like I couldn't not work and watch him, and he doesn't like to lay down. So I had to have him on my chest. I actually had him backwards in the koala thing. I was supposed to have him facing the whole other way. And then I was like, you know what? And I told my fiance, I said, you know what? I'm going to redo the video about how to find a girlfriend, but I'm going to do it to Leo. It was a video to him. And so I'm talking to him I don't know if you guys can see. How do you flip cameras on here? But basically on my screen, like when I open up OBS, it's like a big screen that shows me. So on my screen, I'm looking at me the whole time and making sure he's not throwing up in the camera, basically. So I don't know if you guys can see that. But when I'm looking at the screen, it's because I'm trying to make sure that he's not throwing up, basically, in the camera. And I see how it looks like it's scripted and all this stuff. But honestly, I woke up that day and I was like, I have to watch Leo. And you know what? Let me talk to him through this video. But I think what I found offense was not Weaver's take on it. It was, you know, some of the culture in the comments. They were like, that's not even his kid. You know, he's
I mean, it's not even, they're not serious though, you know, like, I mean, like it's, I don't know. I did see that though. I mean, I don't know. Somebody said, bought that baby cash. Like, it's funny. Like, I don't know.
Well, hold on. But you just got finished saying that you forgive Weaver. So what are we forgiving Weaver for?
I think maybe he does it just like myself. I didn't know that people were coming to your channel and like causing mayhem on your channel because of a video I put up. That's why I took the video down.
Which one?
And he has the right to keep up the video. What's that?
Which video?
I had a video addressing. It was called like "Why Industry Producers Hate Me" or something like that.
Oh, I was in that video. I didn't even know I was in that video.
No, he put me in the video.
Oh, he's talking about you. Okay, yeah, I was like, hardly anyone's like really saying anything to me.
Still their melodies, and then he put me in the video, making it look like I'm in support of explaining why music industry producers steal melodies. Is crazy shit.
Right. And just to me, the way the commenters were saying, this is not Weaver's fault. It just shows what people think about all day long. And this is no judgment to anybody, but it's beyond criticism, and it's pure attack on a soul who I thought was beyond innocent. Like, I don't even want to put my son up on the internet. So that video was like me talking to him, and I already wanted to keep him private. And so when you see people literally just saying things that are so dark and malicious, that's what I was like, how do you even allow this? And then I realized, I said,
to go back.
Well, I mean, how am I supposed to stop anyone though? You know what I mean? Like I can essentially if I block for everyone for every little joke, then like a lot of people come to my page for jokes. So like if I block them for like little jokes like that, then it's like I'm censoring the same sort of thing that I do just because I find it's a little bit distasteful to certain people, you know?
Right. And that's what I had to forget. It's not trying to be the bigger man. It's saying that Weaver thinks he's in the right because he's offering his audience public, or what's it called? Freedom of speech. And, there are ways to prevent on YouTube certain comments. Like I block certain words and different things. He doesn't have to go through all that. It's just, but it's there. I think somebody should have accountability.
Okay, look, I think it's kind of hypocritical to call out something that Weaver did or what his chat did when your community is probably doing that on a grander scale. Now, even though I do appreciate you because you've acknowledged that multiple times on the past couple streams that you didn't realize the effect that your community was, putting on other communities. But I think we all should probably kind of reserve on pointing fingers at anyone else before we can really understand why fingers are being pointed at us. So like, I hear all the stuff you're saying about Weaver, but I think a lot of the shit that Weaver does is a reaction to what someone like you does. So, like, for example, if your son was never on the stream, even though we understand why your son was on the stream, which is commendable, you know what I'm saying? But had your son never been on the stream, your son would have never been attacked by Weaver's community, and Weaver's funny, so his community's funny.
Wait, hold on. I think attack is not I really don't think attack is the right word there.
Well, that's what he said. But no, I mean, I agree. Right? But then you heard Drake say, I wasn't hiding. What did he say? He said, I wasn't hiding my kid from the world. I was hiding the world from my kid. So, you gotta, bro, if you put your son on the internet and you're scrutinized, then people are gonna take the opportunity to scrutinize anything about you. Like, so
yeah, it's interesting.
So does Weaver have? Is that? Do we put Weaver in a place to be forgiven for something that, like, or is that something that you created for yourself? Like,
I see what you're saying. Like, I put him online, so I should deal with whatever comes with that. I still think there was cases in the video where it was like a narrative spun to where I did certain things that wasn't my intent. So that's the nuance that's tough, because narrative is not like saying somebody did something or didn't do something. It's saying little things and creating this storyline to where it could or may not have happened. And I think the narrative of that video was like, oh, he probably just did this to manipulate us and all this. It was just a video out of love. I woke up that day, like, I want to talk to my son through video. He's going to watch this when he's older. It was that. But I think without those facts, it's just tough to understand that. So people do have to assume, and they have to, look at it for what it is. So that's why I said, not to be like I'm bigger or better than Weaver Beats. It's just like, if I were in that position and I saw what I saw, then I could react to it. I think too, though, the reason I mentioned that Curtis King thing is because, looking at the timeline, me and Curtis King had that phone call, and then we got off the phone call and pieced it up. Curtis King didn't show the end of the call. So it's up to him to tell the truth on that. But what was I gonna say?
Oh wait, I want to get into I
Oh,
want to get into something here. God damn it, I
Yeah,
can't
go
remember
for
now.
real one second.
There you go.
Is that
I can't
he ended
remember.
that call? And the reason I had an issue with Weaver, and again, it's not attack on Weaver. I'm just pointing out my point of view. It's just that at that time I felt, if two men pieced it up, even though it shouldn't have happened online, it's like they pieced it up. It's dead. Let's move on. Not let's bring it back to life and keep it there.
Okay.
But his commentary was funny. I watched it back. I was actually like, wow, Weaver is hilarious. But at the same time, then Dame could say, why are you guys even doing this stuff? Nobody would know it existed if that reaction video wouldn't be up. But that's the tricky part.
See, I think like it shouldn't be an issue if it's squashed. You know what I mean? If it's really squashed, then like there being content on it shouldn't really matter. Like especially if it's like from a more analytical perspective. I mean, sometimes I do give my opinion, obviously, but like I feel like especially like the NPC video, I feel like that one was like mostly analytical for the most part. So like I feel like there's no real, like I was kind of just telling the story of what happened, and I also showed, I mean, there's value to that video other than just like the beef or whatever, right? Because I showed like the different comparisons between the NPCs as well too. I gave different, like there was no conclusive answer on what sounds better, so I gave people several different comparisons to listen to, So I feel like there's like different value, like sometimes there's different values being presented in each video, like it's not just like a matter of like, oh, it's just beef, but I also feel like it's also valuable from like historical perspective, because okay, for instance, with the EA Ski thing, like his videos were still up while like Av McCree's videos were down, and then people would see EA Ski's responses but not the original videos because Av took his down. So then they don't understand exactly what's going on there. They might just see EA Ski's videos and think he's being like, you know what I mean? They might take it the wrong way then because of that.
But I think even with all of that, bro, listen, like, bro, Weaver, all this stuff you explaining, like you wouldn't even have an explanation if you were not reacting to something that BusyWorks Beats did first.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, or
You know what I'm
Av or
saying? And so
EAC, etc.
Now, right, and now as far as now, I think there's something deeper to the way BusyWorks Beats reacts to you versus the way he reacts to me. So, like, I'll admit, I've been calling you trash for damn near 2 years now. You feel what I'm saying? And respectfully, I always knew that there's a chance that BusyWorks Beats could send me a DM and confront me. There's a chance that I could see BusyWorks Beats in person and BusyWorks Beats. It's like, bro, whenever I do something, I know there's a reaction to that. You know what I'm saying? And so anytime that I ever spoke your name, I knew that I now have a responsibility to deal with whatever comes with that. That's where I come from. So if I call you out and your supporters come and they do what they did, I know that that's a part of you speaking on that. I know that. That's why I allowed people to come and speak on your behalf. And that's why I always say that if you're upset that I'm speaking on someone that you like or support or follow, you have a right to be upset. You know what I'm saying? But I always was wondering, okay, well, at some point, I know bro has seen this at some point, and I know that however he decides to address it, I'm down to address it. But you never addressed it. You never confronted the situation. And it comes off as if you don't see it or hear it, but the whole time you are seeing it and you are hearing it. And then when I decided to react to the Curtis King situation with you, you popped up in the chat. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that you process the information that is being said about you and then you act on it. But there's evidence that you're reacting to all the information said about you in different ways, and you have explanations. And in regards to the Curtis King situation, if you say that you guys pieced that situation up after that call, I got you and Curtis King on the phone within that same week, then why did he continue to bad talk the situation in you when he talked to me on the phone if the situation was pieced up?
Afterwards?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, okay. See, I was unaware. I didn't know. It's deep. The Curtis King thing is deep because, it was very brotherly. And I think that's why it was just such a deep deep thing. I had to write out a document for Weaver because I was like, even looking back in time, I'm like, wow, this is what happened, and this caused this, and this caused this, and this is the chain. I literally wrote a Google Doc, not to accuse Curtis King, but just so that everybody has the
timeline.
truth.
Like I actually, so like I planned on doing that video, and then I ended up not doing it. I remember you said in your producer in community fighting video that like I got it wrong or I wasn't doing research or something like that, but I did not make that video. Like I basically was planning to, and then like I ended up just not doing it because I don't know, you guys already like settled it. It was like kind of like, I just felt like it was too niche too. It was too complex and niche. Like I was like, this is going to be a lot of effort for like little, you know, like, I don't know. It wouldn't be worth the effort, I guess is what I was thinking. But like I got basically a timeline for both of you guys. And like, so like, what were you referencing there? Because I never made a video talking about that. Yeah. Or like in your community fighting video, you said that like, where was the research with that? But I didn't make a video about that specifically.
Yeah, I think, and I got to, I got to ask forgiveness. I mean, because it does come across like I'm just trying to just rip you apart. And I said lie, cheat, and steal. And what I mean by that is the lie thing is, I think from my perspective, I think narratives were spun to make me out to be a certain person, but I think it's missing information. That's why whenever it's missing information, that's why I think these conversations are the best, because then we could fill in those holes. So I can't blame somebody for not having the information that I should have given them. The cheat thing is simply, I think the definition of cheat is to gain an advantage or an unfair advantage or something like this. Let me look up the actual definition before I sit here. Cheat says act dishonestly or unfairly in order to gain an advantage. And to me, those campaigns against BusyWorks Beats with the multiple narratives being spun, especially with Ben Jordan and Venus Theory, who was in my mastermind group where I was offering opportunity. I'm like, how dare this guy speak on me in this way when he saw me behind the scenes, and he still didn't even, it just is what it is. But I felt like there was a little dishonesty in the information I was given.
Oh, bro,
and then the steal thing.
Bro, I think that, sorry to cut you off, but like you keep pointing out, okay, bro, listen, you keep talking about how people are slandering your name or speaking negatively on your name when you are the initiator of all this attention by the content that you put out, bro, and the integrity or lack of integrity that you represent in your content. So if like I tell, like, and so I don't understand how we can call out a Ben Jordan, or we can call out, even if Weaver Beats did, misrepresent your name or your brand, you have the greatest responsibility to represent your name, your brand, and your intention. And you got somebody like me calling you out, and I'm saying that the content that you're putting out is misleading, intentionally misleading, and misrepresenting your community as well as the music industry. And anybody that reacts to that, I don't understand how we're focusing on what they're doing in reaction to what you're doing. So the conversation should be your actions and not the reactions to your actions, because everything you're talking about is the reactions to, so you're like to what you're creating. So when are we going to sit here and talk about that? Because even when you came up to my last live stream, you don't have clear answers for me asking about your actions, but we have to listen to all of these stories about other people's reactions to you. So when are we going to address that, bro?
Wait, I got one more thing too. I got one thing too. Like, and I'm not spinning narratives. Like, it's not that deep. Like, I just have opinions, like it's not, I don't know. I don't really think it's that deep.
Yeah. And this is why I say, honestly, I just want to say we're all human. Like, I respect Weaver. He's a father. I respect Dame Taylor. He's a good man. He's trying to find good people around the world. We're all trying to do the same thing. We have different lenses, of course. And I think, what was that last piece you said, that last keyword, Weaver? I just want to
well, I'm not spinning a narrative on you. Like, I'm giving my opinions on things, that's kind of like I react to things and give my opinion, especially in the second channel. Like, it's a little more, less filtered.
But Weaver Beats, I think that you got to stop explaining. We already know who Weaver Beats is. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, bro, everybody in the chat knows what you do and knows why you're here. You know what I'm saying? And so respectfully, I don't think we need you to clarify your intention, because I think we kind of understand your intention. I think that you've always explained who you are and why you did this or why you did that. And I think I've done that. But the only person that's not properly doing that is BusyWorks Beats. So like, while we sitting here, like, trying to get, like a lot of shit you're explaining, you shouldn't have to explain because like the only reason why you're explaining it is because of a claim that was made against you by BusyWorks Beats taking what you did a certain way.
Yeah.
And so let's get to the root. Like, let's focus on the fucking root of the issue, right? So you can say that you said that he was race baiting or exploiting the black race or all of this shit. Like, okay, like, is that a bigger issue than you having 900K subs and the music industry looking at you a certain way, Dame Taylor calling you out a certain way, you having a brotherhood with Curtis King, me getting in contact with Curtis King, and Curtis King exposing a lot of shit that you do and why you do it. So all I'm saying is we can't be sitting here pointing a finger at somebody more than you're focusing on yourself, bro. I don't understand how that's continuing to happen.
Yeah, and I'll explain it to the viewers is what happens is, and what I realized, this is why I said I have so much forgiveness to give to anybody, is that with reaction content, you have to make it entertaining. It's like listening to music. If the music's too dull, it's like skip, next one. So what happens with my videos, for example, people will take certain parts, skip, the nuance that gives context to the next part, they skip it. And so it just looks like I'm saying something that I'm not saying. And I think there's something called lies by omission. And what's created is a narrative because it's omitting the things that I'm saying in between. I understand, though, as a reactionary channel, it's not entertaining to chop up the whole thing. It would take 2 hours to react. So I get that part, but I think it's also our responsibility when we react to at least react in the intent of what the video is for. I think that's where the narrative is spun, when people leave out information. And, I can speak about the Curtis King thing because I was in the conflict. I mean, for everybody at home, I don't think they understand how deep this kind of thing went. I'm not going to say anything incriminating on live, but with Curtis King, when the phone went off, okay, that's when a lot of stuff was said. And I can't, I don't know what Curtis King will ever say, and I'm not going to ever put him in a situation, but let's just say some street type stuff could have happened. Let's just say some legal stuff could have happened. Let's just say stuff could have happened. So when people are commenting on that and trying to push that conflict, it's like they don't know what could have happened if that would have kept going. And when I'm on that call, for example, talking about the monopoly and all this, I just want Curtis King to understand why I was against him at some point. It's not that I'm trying to tear him down. It's just like, look, you put yourself in a position. If you betray this whole system, that's what outside of the system feels like. It's not to say I hate you when it's just not like that. It's just, this is the consequences of leaving safety, so to speak, leaving your tribe.
All right, I'll say this, at the end of the day, we can sit here and dance around the same things, but I think that the opportunity that can be taken here from all of us is understanding that we all have platforms, all fucking three of us, and there's more people out there that have platforms. And with our platforms, we use our platforms to share content and information in different ways, in funny ways, in serious ways, in misleading ways, in passionate ways. At the end of the day, let's get to the big picture here, right? So the one thing we have in common is we all have fucking platforms. And the reason why we are here is because our platforms put out content and information, and then somehow that information has brought us all to this point, right? And so we can sit here and say BusyWorks did this, or Weaver Beats did this, or Dame Taylor did this, or this guy's this and that. But I think the biggest takeaway that can be for all of us is that we have influence. And so there's so many points that Weaver was affected by the way Weaver Beats says something, and the influence of his community led to him feeling that his kid was attacked, and then Dame Taylor and all of this stuff. So I just think that the main thing is understanding that we all got fucking platforms. We all do. You know what I'm saying? And I think that while we are out here, I don't think there's anything wrong with putting out content for money. I don't think there's anything wrong with putting out a Drake tutorial if it doesn't sound good. I'm not against that. You know what I'm saying? But are there all things that we can do better? Yes. Even Weaver Beats can do things better, because I know that if I was reacting to a stream and I brought your kid up, I'm not letting nobody in my chat bash on your son. I'm not going to do that. I'm not letting none of my people talk about your kid. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it by myself, and I'm not going to allow my chat to do it. And I'm not saying Weaver is wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not now Weaver can run his channel, but I just think that we all just need to understand that we have an influence, and how we choose to use our influence will generate a certain outcome. and the outcome that in which that we use our platforms have brought us to this point today. So now the question is like, what are we going to do with this moment? Are we going to all go back to doing the same shit and be back here at the end of the year? Are we going to grow and develop? Are we going to work together? Are we going to respect each other better and go about our ways? Like, what is the fucking resolution from this shit? You feel me?
I don't know, but I do have some questions though. Okay, first thing I want to ask Busy is, when have I done lies by omission? Because I know in the video when I responded to the producer in community fighting video, I pretty much left the entire thing intact. Like the only things I cut out were things that were not related to me. Like I left in basically every time you talked about me. I cut out the stuff where I was talking about Dame because I was just like, this video is about like me defending myself. It's not about Dame, so I cut that out. But I feel like I did not do any sort of lies by omission there. I don't think I do on my second channel either.
Yeah, I think maybe it was just misunderstood. I think too, I want to say this to everybody and to you, is that I was like, maybe he thinks I said I was going to war with him. And, you know, when people rewatch the video called Producer Community Infighting, I start off by saying, you know, it was a conflict between this guy Maximus, or Dame Teller calls him Couch Cushion, and Curtis King. And I know how Curtis King can get. And I said, look, he doesn't need any more pressure. Not to be his parent or anything, but I just know he's just on a thin line when it comes to his, you know. So I said, look, guys, we don't need to take this to a war level, because Curtis King left his live stream up where he's chastising that guy, which means he's really offended by that guy or that type of message. So I said, look, I can sense Curtis King's in that type of defensive energy. So how about we don't take it to a war level? And then I started mentioning examples of how conflict can hurt the community. And I think the video started to come off like that I just knew who I was going to talk about. I actually was freestyling in the video.
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't have it wasn't a court case against Weaver. It wasn't a court case. You guys are just the names of the folks that I've seen do what I said. But it was about war between those two. I never said I'm at war with Weaver Beats. And that's why I find it funny when these other content creators came in trying to talk crazy, you know, because, you know, if they do their due diligence.
Listen, let's cut to bullshit, man. Weaver is explaining a lot of shit that he should not have to explain. He's looking for answers for you to clarify shit that you should not have said. Is that simple, right? Now, a lot of it. Now, when he just asked you the question about lies and omissions, you know you said that shit from a passive aggressive stance. And all you got to do is just say, I was fucking mad at the time and I said some shit that I didn't fucking mean, right? Because then, if that's the case, you brought up me needing a pill to survive. So you said a lot of dumb shit in that chat. But I know psychologically that you were being passive aggressive and you don't have the ability to admit when you're upset. And so you do it through this passive aggression thing. And all you got to do is be like, yeah, man, I was in my fucking feelings, bro. I said some shit that I didn't fucking mean it. I was in my emotions, my fucking bad. That's all you got to fucking say.
That's true, because that would kind of like squash like the rest of the questions I had to ask too, like about the race baiting, about me being a demon on demon time. Wait, what else was there? Help me in the chat here, guys. Let's see, loving my kid more than I do. Wait, what else was there?
A lot of bullshit.
There was a lot of shit, man. There was a lot of shit. Like, I mean, I don't even. At the end of the day, I don't really even care. Like, it was mostly entertainment to me. Like, I just thought it was funny, but like, I don't know. Like,
yeah.
Look, here's the thing, though. But look, it's not. But look, it's not just with me. Look, let's bring up the Navy D situation, right? So from watching, okay, we're live, right? I watched that video because my chat told me to watch it. So okay, we're live brought up the fact that it just so happened that coincidentally, after Navy D spoke to Weaver Beats, his thumbnails started getting taken.
Yeah, right? And titles, thumbnails and titles, and it wasn't just one or two. It was like at least 10. Like, and then after Busyworks Beats was trying to say it's because he invented the idea, he's allowed to. At least that's what I got from your tweets. You're saying since you invented the idea, you can therefore take verbatim. I don't know. That's the implication I got from what you were saying.
Yeah, I would love to answer all the things you guys said, especially one by one. Is that with the Navy D thing, Navi D, me bringing attention to him showed that I'm the progenitor to those ideas, and people just don't give me credit. They just bash. That's why I put up so many thumbnails. I don't know if Dame saw this. Maybe he's just out of the loop. But on Twitter, I have a bunch of screenshots where I showed Weaver into Venus Theory and Ben Jordan as well. I said, I'm the creator of all these series and ideas and concepts and thumbnail styles and all of this. I created it. So how can I take from myself?
You didn't create it though. Like you didn't do the mouth. Like what you showed was something somewhat similar, but what you did in the end was copy it 100%. Like you had the idea maybe originally before that, like 70%. It was 70% identical, but then you went and copied the titles and thumbnails 100% identically afterwards. That's what people have the issue with. They're not talking about you can't make this sort of video. You can make that sort of video. The issue is having the exact same title and thumbnail.
Bro, listen. I did a reaction to it. It's that simple. Go look at the fucking views on the thumbnails that he took and go look at Busyworks Beats fucking view. Busyworks Beats, bro. This is all you got to do. I did a reaction to this shit already. All you got to be like, yeah, I took him. Go look at the views. Y'all both, okay, listen, y'all both in FL. Y'all both probably the two biggest FL influencers. He's doing numbers. Your numbers are declining, right?
No, they're not.
So
I got to stop you there. No,
yes,
they're not.
they are. Yes, they are.
Okay,
right?
I'll pull up
Because
stats. No, they're not.
Bro, okay, look. So Busy, don't do that because then we can go into the intention and integrity.
But that's what I'm saying is you create narratives and then you don't let me clarify. So that's what I'm saying is.
But the fact, okay, but listen, if you put out content with integrity, it wouldn't have to be clarified, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you put out content with intention and integrity, you would not have to clarify shit about the content, right? So listen, bro, I know for a fact, bro, if you want me to do a whole nother fucking reaction video to the Okay We're Live video, bro, go look at those fucking views on the Navy D videos. Now, you probably were the originator, right? You probably were the originator. But we're talking about the fact that you identically took thumbnails from bro's channel, and they just happen to be some of his biggest channels and I mean biggest videos.
And then also, wait, hold on. I want to add one thing here. And the coincidence that it was after you had a problem with him doing a video with me, you know what I mean? Like it's clearly, you can't say it was like a coincidence or it's just, this just happened to happen. Like it's weird. It's weird how that happened right after that.
Right. So you guys asked me a lot of stuff. I want to make sure I'm, on target with what you want to hear.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You're not answering nothing, bro. Like
you gotta let me answer, Dame. You cut me off a lot. You don't let me continue.
Okay, but no, bro. You had 2 whole streams, bro, to fucking make sense of this shit. So it's like you getting chances to answer, but you're not answering shit. And that's why I literally just tried to say, look, fuck, look, because we tired of you dancing around stuff, bro. And it's not cool. And I just want to get to the point to where it's like, look, bro. If there should have been accountability on our first stream, but it wasn't. You came and did a second one, so there should have been accountability on the second one. I gave you so much respect, and you continued to dance around. So all of this shit could have been done months ago, bro. But I can't just continue to sit here and allow you to not accept no responsibility. You have multiple moments 30 minutes ago to accept responsibility. You brought up somebody named Ben Jordan, and you literally said we forgive Weaver Beats when there's nothing that Weaver Beats did that warrants forgiveness.
I think so. But, that's where I go, okay, does the person who wants to keep people accountable, why aren't they kept accountable? It's called checks and balances. But look, I'll give you guys screens, data. I don't have time to look up every single video with the Navi D thing.
Do you show this every single my channels, time?
But here's what
no one cares about the stats.
But you can't say my channel's falling off.
I didn't say that.
Views on average.
I didn't say that. Yeah.
So let's talk about data and facts. And let's talk about data and facts.
You're missing.
What does this say? You don't let me answer, and then you don't even let me present the data. What does it say? What I learned from
screenshots, bro.
2019. So who copied who? That's my point.
Well, we're not talking about the idea. We're talking about the exact title and thumbnail. You can't just take people's titles and thumbnails.
Listen to what I'm saying. If I created an entire series and called it Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and then somebody comes up with Jerry Fodder and the Wizard's Stone.
Yeah, so you don't get to make Jerry Fodders and the Fodder's Stone.
Because you guys keep cutting me off on that points that I'm trying to make. And I call it Jerry Fodder and the Witch's Stone to point out to the people. You guys keep cutting me off. It's because I'm pointing out to the people who are the clones.
Fuck that shit, bro. You literally danced around 2 whole live streams, and now you want to get mad because don't nobody want to continue to hear you do the same shit. Like
this is why.
Well, let him make his comparison. Let him make his comparison.
In the call when you feel emotional. So my point is, let me give facts. The fact is, if I created Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and then somebody makes Jerry Potter in the Wizard's Stone, and then I make something called Jerry Potter in the Witch's Stone, my point is to show everybody that they took from my original series, regardless of what I did to bring attention to that. That was the point. And I'm pointing out the clones in the community and the people who were just backing the people who I felt were tearing down the community, which was a Weaver Beats in that case. And if Navi D's sitting there backing Weaver Beats,
explaining something that we not talking about once again, bro. You keep doing the same thing, bro. And the only reason why I'm cutting you off is because you just did this, bro. We probably have 4 hours of conversation and you danced around questions for fucking 4 hours. So now you mad because don't nobody want to hear you do that shit again.
I'm not mad. I think you're mad because you saw my stats.
I'm not mad. I'm just not allowing the same thing to happen, bro. Like,
I just gave you the reason why I did what I did, and you just ignored everything I just said. So that's why people like us don't come up on here to clarify that. What's the point? You don't even listen to what we're saying.
See, now you're doing the same, bro. You had 2 opportunities to clarify on the last stream. So, bro,
you didn't ask me about Navi D.
You're doing this narcissistic shit, bro. Like,
let me get something in real quick.
Narcissist when you don't know what you're talking about. I have facts.
Man,
I'm not mad. I'm not mad because of stats. I'm mad because of lack of weed.
Where's Weaver? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. I didn't realize that.
I'm mad because of the lack of weed. I'm not mad because of stats.
Busy. Bro, you need to knock this shit off, bro.
I just gave you the entire reason why I did what I did. If you ignore what I said, that's on you.
Always give us like no accountability and dancing around shit, bro. That's what you.
How can I steal what I created? That's the whole gist of what I did.
No, see, that's bullshit. You didn't.
No, it's not. I created this entire culture of this thumbnail thing. This
we're live.
Thing.
Okay, we're live. Go do a follow up. Okay, we're live, bro. Go do a that was a great video that you put up. Okay, we're live. That was a great video, and you doubted yourself at the end. Go do a fucking follow up, bro. And I'm telling you right now, the reason why he stole those thumbnails is because those fucking thumbnails that he stole.
Audience, these are the
bro,
narratives.
You know that better than us.
Huh?
But Busy, you know that better than us, bro. Like, but if you know when you lost your audience because you have the analytics to that, bro. So you can tell us that better than we can. Like he literally just came up here and said you created a plugin and everybody asked for a refund and you ignored it. I know you want to explain why.
That's another lie. Like,
that's not a lie.
It's just allow lies in your community, and that's the problem.
This nigga crazy, bro.
I've never refused anybody a refund.
No, I didn't say you refused. I didn't say you refused. I said there was a bunch of people in the comments asking for it and they weren't even responded to.
I don't read comments. They have to email me at
info@busywordsbeats.com. That's fair.
I'm just trying to give you guys facts. It's not.
This is years ago.
Reading us facts, bro. You're like,
I gave you facts and data, and then when I give it to you, you're like, you're a narcissist for saying that you train this many people. That's the facts. Why does it hurt your feelings?
Nobody's feelings, nigga. You're the one, bro. Nigga, you're the one under scrutiny, nigga. Why would I be hurt that you are running bad content, bro? Like, what the fuck, like.
But it's like you'll say something and then you'll throw a little jab at the end, like instead of just saying.
I'm not throwing a jab, bro. You capping in the content, bro. And I brought you up to my stream 2 times and gave you the greatest hospitality and the greatest level of respect, and you took that opportunity to dance around the conversations, and then you initiated the second live stream and said you wanted to give clarity to the people and got up there and gave confusion.
Because you kept trying to pin me in a box, and then when I said, look, it's not that small. And then I expanded, and then you're like, oh, he's going in circles. It's no, you asked me a question to pin me strategically.
Now you lying because now we got it on text. Now you lying, bro. You lying.
What are you talking about?
All right, man, you lying, bro. Did I literally not tell you before we do the stream, write a list of bullet points on what we can or cannot talk about? Did I not tell you that because you accused me of tricking you before? And so before we did the stream, I said, bro, I want you to write a list of topics that you would like to talk about so that you're not saying that I bait and switched you and used Trojan horse technology. And you said, I'm going to put together a list. Did you not say that? Yes or no?
You're exactly right. Excuse me.
All right, then. So when you came up there, and before you came up, did you say I didn't have enough time to put together a list so we can just talk about whatever? Did you not say that? Yes or no?
Right. That's not what's in question. I think I'm confused. Like, I'll let you finish. I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead.
You're crazy.
It's
not about cutting off, but you just said I tricked you twice, like, and you lying. Like, that's what I'm saying.
But you gotta let me continue my thoughts, because when you cut me off during our live streams, you don't let me finish the context, and it sounds like I'm going in circles because you don't let me complete the loop. And it's a habit of yours. It's feedback from me to you. You do that, and that's what causes the confusion. I think, you know, when it comes to questions, I could say, look, Weaver, are you racist? Yes or no? Weaver's like, am I racist? Like, it's not the question sometimes. It's maybe the question doesn't understand like how I see things. And so sometimes when you guys ask me questions, it's not that I'm trying to dodge. I'm trying to create a whole new perspective so that people don't look at it as just black and white. I think it's very dangerous when I'm asked black and white questions because people like, you know, I'm just joking on Weaver when I say this, but people like a Weaver Beats could clip it and then say, see, Busy Works thinks this, and that's not the
case. You
literally
just admitted on the last live stream that you have a problem of not being able to answer direct questions. And when someone asks you a direct question, and you turn it into this. You admitted that about yourself. And so now, like, you're not giving yourself an opportunity to be understood, bro. So it's not like you keep trying to blame us. If I ask you a yes or no question, are you good for the community or not? Yes or no. And then you turn it into a biblical quote or a war quote. That is your decision. So when people are tired of that shit, you can't be upset, bro.
But it's like they want the answer from me and then they get upset that it's not the answer that they wanted. And then that's my point, is that either people's attention span is this small or people are trying to paint me a certain way, and it's just not true.
See, here you go again. Your attention span is this small because you can't even remember the questions we asked you, bro. On the first stream, you asked me to repeat a question like 6 or 7 times. So you keep projecting. It's your attention span, brother.
I don't mean to go back and forth. It's that sometimes my examples, so that people can understand me, hits a third. It's called a tertiary level. It goes beyond the singular, beyond the dual level. Then it goes to tertiary level.
Bro, this shit is simple as fuck,
but
bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Videos, Carlin. Bro, this shit is, bro, we're making YouTube videos, bro, to get views. That's it. And subscribers and likes.
You're not going to get a lot of guests if you keep cutting them off, Dave. I'm going to tell you that. You're not going to get guests like myself.
Man, I don't give a fuck about no guests, bro.
Well, you're disrespecting your guests who give you attention.
Bro, man, knock it off, bro. I gave you so much. You're disrespecting yourself, bro. Because you're not, bro, stop.
The reason you have all these people in the live stream is my name. So what does that tell you?
You said what?
They were here before this. Wait, how many people are here right now?
Because of my name.
Wait, how many people are here right now? Bro. I can tell you whether or not
that's a fact. You have 160 people because of you, or is it because of
there was 100? There was at least 100 before that, but yeah.
Now I mean, maybe bro, it's more. Knock it off, bro. I'm gonna do nothing, bro. Stop it, man. Stop.
My point is, you got to respect the guests, and you keep cutting us off as if we're just fodder for you.
Bro, you got to respect the culture. You don't respect the culture. You don't respect music. You don't respect nothing. So that's why you keep.
That's subjective, bro. You don't have any facts to back up what you're saying.
Your whole channel is facts. What are you saying? Your video content is facts, bro. I don't have no issue with you, bro. I'm just calling out your bullshit, bro. Like this is not personal between me and you. Like, bro, it's all the viewers. At the end of the day, the viewers are gonna make the decision at the end. This ain't about me winning or you winning or Weaver Beats winning. We bringing 3 platforms together to be the judge, and we had over 100 people before your ass popped up in this motherfucker, bro. So don't.
The name says Busy Works Beats name, and that's why you say my name so much. It's because I bring you attention. Just claim it. I'm not saying I'm better or worse. We're two alpha males. Okay, but see, you're missing a point. The only reason why I bring you up is because you put out misleading content, and I'm informing the people that your content is misleading, bro. So like, knock it off. Like, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just letting you know, like, at least have respect.
You walking around here claiming to educate damn near 1 million people. So of course people are going to call you out if your content is capped. So like, and luckily I'm surprised I'm the first one to do it, bro. So I'm not doing this for clout, bro. You know why? I'm trying to tell you some real shit, bro. It's like, I don't gain clout from calling you out. I gain a lot of misinformed people that are now looking for me to better inform them. You feel what I'm saying? It's not clout. I don't gain no clout for this shit, bro.
That's fine. We're 2 alpha males. That's just the nature.
Not alpha, nigga. Like, stop.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. You try to create narratives because you don't understand my aura. You have never been around me ever.
Okay, well, let's change that. What are you saying?
I'm just saying you're saying a lot of stuff to be like better than. It's just we're here
I'm not trying to be better than you, Busy bro. I'm not trying to be better than you. I'm not trying to be anything. I'm just trying to be clear. That's it. This is not a war of alpha. This is, bro, I'm not trying to hold you, bro. I gave you so much fucking respect on both streams, bro. I literally prefaced both streams, and then you turned around and lied to the people and said I tricked you, bro. So like,
here's why, Dave.
You're both cutting each other off.
We are, but it's at this point, bro. I'm not look, man. This like he has so many times to fucking prevent this from happening.
I get it, Dame, but do you not want to stay accountable when after we went live, after you claim I just made up the Trojan horse thing, right after we went live, you made a video that says BusyWorks Beach just dodged every question. To me, that comes off like I came there out of humility, trying to be honest and open with you, and then you bash me right after I go live with you. And then that's when I made the video about you trying to trick me. That's what I said.
No. See how you be doing this shit? I did a
I have
whole
screenshots, bro.
Okay,
like,
look. I did a whole 6-hour live stream, and after the stream with you, brought up the people to get their opinions on what they thought, and then even went and watched the stream 4 times to try to understand you better. I said all that in that same video, but see how you don't put that in there? I watched the whole fucking interview 4 times, and you danced around all the questions. Go look at the comments. Everybody watching it, the comments to tell y'all, did he not dance around the comments, the questions? So this ain't coming from me. This is coming from the people watching this shit, bro.
But do you understand that you create that when you cut me off and you don't let me finish the context? So it looks like I'm just going on these trails. You never let me finish.
See, now you lying, bro. I asked you a question, gave you the floor to answer, and you see now, bro. Y'all go back and watch the first interviews, bro.
Maybe I'm misspeaking. I don't want to say it's a hard fact. Maybe I'm misspeaking. I might be inaccurate on that.
Yeah, you just maybe I'm misspeaking right now. You being passive aggressive. Just admit this shit, bro. It's okay.
But I'm just saying why I made the video that I did send to people your way is because I saw that video just saying I was dodging questions. Even if people thought that in the comments, you didn't have to emphasize it and like create that narrative. That's the issue that I had.
Okay, my point is if you wouldn't have danced around the questions, I would not have been able to put up a video saying you danced around the questions. But see how you
people wouldn't agree with it then either.
Exactly. So I would be wrong.
You're creating like if you say he just danced around the questions and then you send
go watch that fucking video. Go watch the video, bro. All you doing like go.
I'm just showing for Weavers people, not you.
It don't matter who watch it. At the end of the day, I literally had a genuine reaction to our interview, and I was making beats on that stream. Somebody brought it up, and I said, "Bro, didn't answer my question." I watched the stream 4 times, bro.
Who does that though? Who has a guest on and then trashes them right after? I don't understand.
Didn't trash you, bro. See, look. You came up there and misrepresented yourself. I didn't know what you see, bro. Okay, this is why I wanted to end it because you don't have the ability to see self-fault, bro. You don't have the ability to see fault in yourself, brother. And so, look. This isn't about me and you. The people are watching this, bro. And the people are going to be the judge and the jury of you and me. So this isn't between me and you, bro. Like, please understand, this is not a personal thing between me and you. This is an open floor for the people to be the jury. All these people are fucking jurors in here, bro. And they're going to make a decision on whose side they pick, bro. And it's not me. I don't know who, like, at the end of the day. So this isn't between me and you, bro. Like, we both came to that interview open. Like, I didn't know what you were going to say. I didn't know what I was going to ask. I even said that. Now, based on the way you chose to answer the questions, it gave me an opinion about the shit, and I felt you danced around the questions, and also everybody else who watched the interview. So how are you making this about me and you, bro, when that was you?
I mean, I can understand your perspective. Forgive me, Weave. I'm not trying to overtake your stream either. I just wanted people to have facts from what my perspective was so that people could understand why I said what I said. I think when I display facts and data, people just, that's when the party gets quiet. So that's why I was pulling that up. It's not to be
what data can you provide that has anything to do with us having honest dialogue, bro?
I'm not understanding. Oh, you mean in the first interview? I mean, again, I don't want to overly
data. What does data have anything to do with what we're talking about?
I'm trying to just let people know why I said what I said and why I had the perspective that I had. And that's why I made that video. I don't think people understood that. I don't think they saw that. But, I'm not trying to overtalk. We read a lot of questions. I really wanted to honestly answer those questions. You asked me a lot in a row, but, we went on into a different topic.
Am I talking now?
Nah, bro. No, you ain't got to talk. I'm talking for him because he not gonna answer your questions, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, You gonna ask him some shit, and he not gonna answer the shit, bro. Like we've
But-
seen this shit already too many times.
Did you guys realize that when I went to explain the whole Navi D thing, you guys talked over me the entire time?
I stopped.
Who?
I may have like a little bit, but
Who?
I'm just saying, were you aware that you were doing
Yeah,
that?
because you tried to talk about how you created this, but that ain't got nothing to do with what we brought up, though. See, that's why we cut you off.
I was trying to give context as to why I was bringing attention to a Navi D. It's because I felt like when people say so much stuff to BusyWorks Beats, when the people that they learn from took from BusyWorks Beats and added a spin to it, that's when I'm like, you guys are just, you follow me and you don't even know you follow me.
how do you
And
know
it's
that?
not an arrogant thing.
How do you know that he took
Say?
from you though?
I'm just going off of like titles and thumbnails. I don't know about content because I haven't weeded through all his content. I'm not sitting here trying to make Navi D an evil person. You know, in the video description, I put links to his channel, his course. It's like,
You did that
It was
after
an
people were
awareness
calling
thing.
you out though.
right. And you know what? That's when I realized I was wrong because I don't want him to think that I'm stealing from him. And I was like, this is not about me and you. It's to bring awareness to the fact that people bash me and don't even know that I'm the progenitor to a lot of this stuff.
What,
And then
why,
when I show them the truth,
why did you censor his name in your Discord?
because there's a lot of malicious people who try to hack my training websites, who try to sign me up for Pornhub, who try to DDoS, and dox our Discord and raid it. So that's why I mute a lot of that stuff.
Okay. Well, I feel like that's not really related to that, but I mean, it's whatever. I mean, I get it. You don't want to deal with it. But yeah, speaking on like the DDoSing thing, there's actually a guy in your server who threatened to SWAT and dox me. I brought that to your attention before. He's still in there. I mean, I haven't been able to talk in your Discord for a while, but that guy's in there like making shit up about me, and like you kind of just let him do it. I don't know. I haven't been in there. I haven't been in there in a few weeks, but like he was in there. He was like saying I live in a hut. I do heroin and shit like that. It's funny to me, but this was like a few weeks ago or like a month ago. I haven't seen it. I left the server because I couldn't talk and I was muted.
You're muted? I gotta make sure you're not muted. Hold on.
Meanwhile, you will never see a M League member or a Hewing Gang member bashing nobody on no channels because I don't allow no shit like that. You feel me? So
Right.
it's like, so that's when I say as influencers, we can't be having our influencers SWAT and dox. But when you have influence, look at Aiden Ross, bro. He be getting swatted all the fucking time. It just comes with the territory. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's part of being an influencer. Like, and so it just is what the fuck it is, unfortunately. And that's why, like, I don't really care to be that popular. Like the gym I go to, one of the dudes at the front desk fucking watches my channel, and it's fucking awkward every time I go to the gym now. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you also understand you can't be mad at, bro, that you have a fucking YouTube channel that serves the entire world. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, it comes with the fucking territory, but as influencers, we have a responsibility to be like, hey, chat, don't go do that. Don't do this. Like, we all have a responsibility to do that shit. Like, don't go over there, do this, don't do that, do that. That's why I always tell my followers, you don't got to talk shit about Busy. Let me do it. Let me do it because y'all not going to fight the fight if BusyWorks Beats pull up on me. Like, you guys are not going to be there to fucking fight with me if something happens or if he sues me. You guys are not going to be in the court with me, so y'all can't be in the chat bashing bro when I am. That's just me being a leader. I'm not allowing that in my chat. You feel what I'm saying?
So I want to say,
I mean, if there's anything that I think someone's going too far, yeah, I'll tell them like, hey, don't do that. Like if somebody's like calling somebody a slur or something like that, it's like, yeah, don't do that. Obviously, but like, I mean, like, there's a certain point where it's just like, okay, we got to give people freedom of speech, and obviously, it's far away from like the slur shit. Like, way before that, it's like, okay, that's fine. It's fine if you like want to criticize his content, you want to make a joke or something. But yeah, like slurs and stuff like that, like or like threats and stuff like that. Yeah, people shouldn't be doing that. I definitely will, stop people from doing that or disavow it or mute them or something like that.
yeah, I want to apologize because I honestly thought I banned him that day. So if he's still floating around here,
he makes new accounts all the time. I had to make it so you need phone verification on my server so he would stop coming in. He literally just makes new accounts constantly.
Phone verification. Thank you for that. Because I honestly put in safeguards, and that's why I mute a lot of people's names, not to keep people from not having freedom of speech. It's just like allow everybody to have guns, and then one of those crazy people is going to shoot everybody. Like It's just so take the guns. It's just like it's not a free. It's I'm not the United States of America. This is Discord.
Yeah.
So okay, I didn't know that, Weaver. Honestly, I want to apologize to you, your audience, If
Oh, it's
it came
okay.
across like I sent people to, I really don't.
Well, no, that guy just doesn't like me because I banned him from the server. Basically, that's literally his whole issue with me. It's because I banned him from my Discord server, and he was threatening to like dox and swap me. Yeah, like it's whatever though. I don't really. It's not a big deal. But I was just bringing it up because you talk about like accountability and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah, I love that because again, this is really clear because it's hard to. I'll kind of keep this short, but when you have a Discord, for example, we have 62,000 people in our Discord, and they will, even though you put up the moderation through bots and all this type of stuff, there's still a human that will figure out how to say crack CRCK instead of CRACK. And you're like, I got to, really, I think Discord is just really vulnerable. They have a lot of terrible security. We get raided every other week, and it's just malicious, and it's just half impossible.
You definitely got to make some moderators in there because I feel like half your issue would be fixed if you just had like a moderator, even just like 2, Yeah,
I wanted.
Everybody was more intentional, I wouldn't have anything to say. But the guys that I've learned about, and even Weaver B said, he's like, I don't think Dame knows the full community. I don't know the full community. I only know what my chat tells me. I only know the people that my chat tells me. So there's so much of this community that I still need to learn and explore. And once we close the chapter on this Busy Works B situation, since he is quote unquote the biggest guy with 900K subs, then I'm going to put more attention on DJ Payne and all the other guys. So it's not just about Busy Works Beat. There's a bunch of guys out there that their content needs to be better introduced to their followers so that the followers can have an opportunity to like have a better discernment and judgment on who they decide to subscribe to, listen to, follow, be influenced by, invest money into. And so it's not personal against you, bro, but like you are the biggest person pushing out misleading content. And so because of that, I got to let the followers know because I also educate and influence students as well. So when your students come over here and they're in their 30s and they don't know what they're doing and I got to recorrect them, now I'm mad at you. So bro, we would never even be here if I didn't have students coming to me that were being improperly educated by your content. So, and but what you don't understand is that, some of these guys watch your content, they are trying to go on records. So you got somebody that has an opportunity to better prepare them for records and they think they close, but they hella far. I got to break the news to them that, bro, that content you've been learning from has not been serving you, bro. It's been hurting you. And then and so now they confused and they like, what do you mean? Like, bro, damn, thanks, Dame. Like, so that's how I'm here. That's the reason why I'm here, bro. I don't have no personal issue towards you, bro. Anytime anybody's ever brought your family up, bro, that shit is beautiful as fuck. You got a family, bro. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Thanks.
The point is that when you leave your family to go downstairs and make that content, you be putting out bullshit. It's that simple. Just make better content. Like, bro, and if you was really smart, instead of fighting against the industry, why don't you partner up with somebody in the industry to make more fruitful, helpful content for the entire community? Because you're only thinking about your bottom line, bro. And because I had the conversations with Curtis King about you and him, he gave me insight on how this YouTube shit works. Whether it was about you or him, he just told me why you guys are putting this content out, and it made a lot of sense. And it's no judgment because you guys should, bro. If you were the first person to exploit the open market of the YouTube space, in the FL community, then by all means, you deserve recognition. If you started this shit, then you deserve to be recognized for that, bro. But I'm telling you, at some point throughout your success in the YouTube community, this became a personal ego-driven thing for you. And I don't know if you got into it to serve the people or if you got into it to serve yourself, but you became bigger than the content, than the message you were trying to give off, bro. And that's why we here. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. I would say back to that, just any accusations you had, because you accused me about 3 things in that diatribe, is that you have to prove it, though. You can accuse me of stuff, but when you don't have facts. Huh?
What did I accuse you of?
You said I mislead people. I go, okay, where's your facts? Where's your data? Which videos? Where am I misleading people? That's for one. I'm just saying.
Okay.
And then for 2, just reverse everything that was said as a slight towards me and just go, how do you prove what you have to say? I think the audience needs that too. They can ride with you, but they need the facts. You have to speak accurately when you accuse people like that.
Chat. I want y'all to say yes or no, chat. Of
course they're gonna agree with you. Of course they're gonna agree.
Bro, Weaver can do a poll. You can do a poll on your fucking channel, bro. We can all, I guarantee you, let's all go do a poll. Let's all go do a poll. When you
Wait,
put
let me
out
say this.
Wait,
Go
what
ahead.
is the poll?
Remember the thought. My bad. It's not to cut him off. It's because I just remembered the thought. I just want people to ask, when you buy a book, is it guaranteeing that you're going to be a successful business person? I sell books, so to speak. It's just a living book. I talk the book. I don't understand why I'm responsible to guide people from step A to Z if I'm not their coach.
You're
It seems
not,
like you're coaching.
bro. You're not if that's not your intent. But it just so happens when someone reads that book and they don't agree with it and decide to tell people that they don't agree with the book, they have that fucking right. So I'm not saying that you have to be an intentional teacher. I'm not saying you have to love and care for your students the way I do. I'm not saying that you have to do that. You do what you want to do, but depending on how you do it will determine how people react to it. So now I'm here because of your content, bro. So I'm not mad at you for however much money you make. I'm not mad at you for that, bro. But the one thing that we don't understand is people that watch Weaver watch Dame. People that watch Dame watch Busy. People that watch Busy watch Curtis. People that watch Curtis watch Av. And they watch us all for entertainment, information, motivation, inspiration, hope, right? You might watch Weaver to laugh, to kill, to kick it, to pass time, to chill. But he also informs you on dope shit, like that NPC thing that he put up when he compared the NPCs. I actually watched that. That was the first video I ever watched. I thought that shit was dope, and I respected Weaver by how well it was put together. Like he went and did research and put that shit together. I thought that shit was fly as fuck because I can never do that. You feel me? So, but what y'all don't understand is that those people in the chat, they watch all of us. They watch all of us. So when you're preaching, so if we preach on how to mix an 808 and we teach and we're preaching it or teaching it 5 different ways. So now you can say I wrote a book, but what you don't understand is now we're confusing the producer. So I'm not telling you to rewrite your book. I'm just telling you that your book is causing a conflict in the community.
So
and you know this. Go ahead, bro.
So I think like if you really wanted to like, I think what Busy is asking for is he's asking for examples. Like if you show like concrete examples of like, okay, this doesn't sound like what it's supposed to sound like, etc. You'd probably have like it'd make your point stronger.
We did that on the last live stream. Okay, so
I probably missed it.
Exposing the music industry one day at a time. How music industry producers steal the drums. How music industry producers steal melodies. How music industry producers do this or do that, right? So we've literally had people who came up to my channel, clicked the link, and they came up and said, I've been following this Busy Works Beats Exposing Music Industry One Day at a Time campaign, and I bought into what bro was saying. But after watching Industry Dame, I realized that a lot of the stuff he's saying is not true and is very misleading. This is coming from the people. So this isn't... Bro, and the content is misleading. Like, it's very fucking misleading. So it's like when you go and say, I'm going to teach you guys how to make a Drake and 21 Savage beat for some kid who has no idea how to make a Drake or 21 Savage beat, and they watch your video. It's misleading because you need to put disclaimers. Or you need to also let people know what experience level you have in the content that you're making. Because there are people out there that can very well take your video and consider it a Drake or 21 Savage type beat. Because I've had so many of my students in Monster and Art, had this dude from Louisiana named Robert Rivera who would submit beats to me, and I'd be like, who do you think this can go to? He'd say Britney Spears and Justin Bieber, and I'd be like, nah, bro. And bro literally fucking cussed me out and called me a bitch and said I was hating on him because his beats, he thought that I was hating on his beats because I would not submit them to Justin Bieber or Britney Spears. And he thought I was being a hater, but his music was fucking terrible. It was terrible. Right? So if I go ask bro, where did you learn how to do that? He says Busy Works Beats. So what made you feel like you had the confidence or arrogance to submit a beat to me and say that it's good enough for Justin Bieber or Rihanna or Britney Spears, and it's not? So
have you ever thought of this? I have a retort. Is that one is, you ever think that I taught them so well that they're like, wow, I now know how to do what I'm doing, and they gain confidence from learning and believing in themselves? So why is that wrong to give people confidence to believe in themselves? But 2 is to say, if they truly don't feel like it's a Drake beat, they can listen to the tutorial, skip to the end, say, this isn't what I'm wanting, go to the next video.
But busy, as a bro, that you're marketing the third world countries, bro, and that the knowledge in these dudes in these other countries is not, bro. It's not like everybody has a certain level of discernment where they can decipher what's real and what's not. Like some people don't have the ability to listen to something or listen to a reference or compare their music to like a top reference. I wasn't able to do that for the first 5 or 6 years as a producer. You feel what I'm saying? Like I had to go and get sat down in studio sessions and meetings to realize that my music was not like what I thought it was. So, bro, I mean, you probably do have some people that are watching your content and they're like, yo, this is the greatest teacher on the fucking planet. He's taught me so many things. But what you don't understand is once they leave that little bubble and they set up a BeatStars or they get into somebody's DM and they start sending beats to competitions and submissions and they start getting sat down, like they're going to be hit with a reality, right? And so there's nothing wrong with that. But since there's no structure in the music community, you can't graduate those people to someone else, or you can't graduate those people to another program because Busy wants to be the whole entire pie. Because it's not like you're saying, hey guys, I'm creating content for producers on this certain level. If you want an intermediate skill level, go to this guy. Or if you want an advanced skill level, go to this guy. You're not outsourcing people. You're trying to be that person to take a person from a third world fucking country who has no experience in music, probably should have never been in music, teach them how to use FL on the most basic level, and then 2 weeks later you're teaching them how to make 6 figures and start courses. Like,
well, I gotta give you data because there's a little misinformation. I did bring on pros and people don't respond to them. I don't know what it is. They don't have the teaching ability, some of them. But 2 is that I do have course material that people can go from step 1 to step 2. What happens is they get so hyped that they learned how to do step 1. They think they can hop to step 10. That's an internal problem that I can't fix.
No, that is a problem. Bro, if you're creating a mastermind group and courses and structure, you have to create that pathway for them. That is part of your job, bro. You can't just give someone step 1 and then tell them that they can make 6 figures and then wonder why. You have to introduce them to that step 2 or that step 3. You have that responsibility, bro. You have to. I'm making money.
I'm going to show you data since, it sounds like I'm making stuff up. I'm literally clicking on a random person at my training. This is a free member, by the way. I just want everybody to see this. Hold up. Okay, so what does that say? It says 50% done, 11% done. People, they make claims and they don't even finish stuff. And my point is, if you're not going to finish the training, it's where I'm giving you all the steps and all the information. You can't, that's on that person for not finishing the training.
But I would like to bet. Send me the training. Let me look at it.
I probably need your email. I can set you up with a free account. You could, I guess, text, but I don't know how to exit out and come back.
Because what have you ever thought about the fact that the course is just not good?
No, I'm not saying I'm a god and know everything. Of course, it's my spin on different things, but I think people are magnetized towards it because they feel like they can trust me. They feel like I actually care to help them. And I do try to help as much as I can. When you make 5,000 free videos, you got to cover a lot of topics. And that's just what I'm trying to do, is offer more and more value. And I tried to bring on the pros. Some people don't respond to the pros, unfortunately. Like I had Ken Lewis on earlier, one of the GOATs, and I respect him so much. It was 40 people on the live stream, and he has 114 Billboard #1s, and nobody, people just, I don't know what it is,
See, that's what I'm saying. It's that's why before you show some accountability, I don't want to watch a video because then you're not about to turn around and say you gave me no sauce to shit. So I don't want to take nothing from you. I don't want to take nothing from you. I don't want to watch no course you made or nothing because you're not about to turn around and say I made Dame Taylor nothing. So no.
But isn't that ego?
No, it's not ego, bro. Listen, bro. It's not ego. It's a person. Before I partner with you or do anything, we need accountability, bro. I don't need help from you, bro.
Oh, okay.
I don't need help from you.
I got you.
No, what I'm saying is before we do anything, let's show accountability to the people, because you're not going to turn around and then say, you literally just said that you gave Navy D, you taught the whole community. You're not about to put me in that category at all, bro. You got me fucked up, bro.
That makes sense, but I was doing it to say that's what I promised you on that live stream. And I mean, the partnering thing was for Mars more so, but I was giving you every tech, it's called a tech stack all the tech needed, how I have my whole business built. You can literally do it for yourself without partnering with me. That's what I was trying to share with you.
How did the Mars thing turn out?
He's on tour right now, I think with Snoop right now, but we're supposed to go live on Instagram, I think, soon. I got to actually hit him up.
Oh,
I just
man.
wanted people, all I'm asking is just for anybody out there is, when you speak on my name or my trademarked brand, I just ask, can you show people facts? That's all I'm asking for.
Bro, I
and
just
data.
did, bro. Like,
No, I'm not you. I'm talking to, because, we were talking to Weaver's folks too.
Hey, Busy. Have you bought a Demon Time t-shirt yet?
I saw the design. I said he's quick.
All right, sorry. I was just messing with you.
I mean, I wear one. It's not.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, dude.
Yeah, I just want people to know I'm just defending my family. Like if everything was kind of, in ancient times, I'd be out there with the sword ready to cut somebody's head off on behalf of my family any day. I'm just built like that. So, I understand.
Nobody is against your family, bro. That family shit is beautiful, man. There's nobody, your family don't got nothing to do with this. Your wife don't got nothing to do with it. Your baby don't got nothing to do with this shit, bro. This don't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you showed those people to us, bro. And you should, you know what I'm saying, which is dope. But nobody is having this. Nobody has a conversation. Like, even Weaver didn't even bring your family into it, bro. You put your baby on the stream and he just mentioned the baby. Like, that's not.
And updating. Nothing's perfect. But, I go in depth as much as I can. But, dang, my phone keeps saying battery. Weaver, can you hear me? Oh, I wanted to address the things you asked earlier, but we kind of got sidetracked.
Okay, go.
I don't remember. I forgot what you were asking.
Okay, well, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I do remember this, though. Okay, so you say you don't hate me, but in that Is Moog Dead in the Water video, at the beginning you said I don't do research, and you're pointing at the video of me. Like, it seems kind of like a little bit like you don't like me, at the very least. I mean, it was you kind of just like threw me under the bus for no reason at the beginning of that video.
Yeah, in a way, pardon me, is that one, I think that was in the midst of me trying to defend. Like, I know I say it's race baiting, but when I keep seeing, when I've had lived through what that conflict can bring, literally me and Curtis King and that video could have stirred up some stuff that, some crazy stuff. Let's just say that. And then I saw other content creators who could potentially take it that far. That's why I was like, look, Weaver, I know you have a reactional channel. All I'm asking is that some of the content creators we comment on are a little more real than others. And I won't ever tell the story with names, but like, in Atlanta, I had to stop something from going down. And it involved, an audio company exec and a content creator. And I just don't think people understand, like, sometimes this stuff elevates to a level where it's not online. That's why I had to respond to Ben Jordan and say, look, there is no evidence because it's not online. Like, I'm telling you from my mouth, please stop, because it's causing real things. So that's why I addressed it the way I did. It's not because of you. It's more so I want people to really know it can get very, 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 very real.
What does that have to do with the Moog thing, though? I'm talking about that Is Moog Dead in the Water video. Like, you're just saying that was just like
that was in the midst of that energy of like.
Okay, so you were just
stop.
Okay. Well, I mean, you should just say that, though, instead of being like, this guy doesn't do any research. Like, that video was 4 minutes. That video was 4 minutes long, and it was essentially just talking about what happened with Moog. Like, and it was like a lot of it was based around like articles that were going around about what was happening with Moog. Like, it wasn't really that deep. Like, I didn't say anything. There was nothing bad I said about them. Like, there might have been a few jokes here and there, but it was really tame, I feel like.
Yeah, and I want to appreciate you for your video, because I think I watched your video first, and then when I did the research, I'm like, whoa, this is not what's happening. And that's when I was like, let me frame it, because in OBS you can put up a picture, so that's how it shows up so perfectly, is because I had it in OBS. So I took your thumbnail, put it in the video for that reason, is to say, like, look, guys, I did the actual research, and here's what's happening, like that. So I was trying to refute the information they may have gotten from your channel and show them the deeper picture, which is, look, these guys are disgruntled workers. They waited for this day for Moog to be sold. Let's not be selfish and say, oh, Moog's going to die because they got bought out. It's like, look, these people worked their entire lives and took less pay for years and years and years. And then finally they got bought out to where they can enjoy all that hard work. I was like, let's celebrate that instead of saying, like, when a company gets bought out, they're going to be, go ahead.
I didn't say they were gonna die. I said, well, In Music bought them, right? And In Music, like usually when they buy things, like they outsource a lot of stuff. So I don't know. I mean, I didn't say they were gonna die. I feel like it was pretty fair about what was going on there. It's only 4 minutes long. It was kind of just like an update video.
Yeah, I think, what I realized too after seeing that video is that I just realized we have different perspectives. Not that one's right, one's wrong. Some folks that may be watching may not have ever had their own business. So they don't know how frustrating it is when your workers are disgruntled, or like you're going through a hard time, you're looking to exit your company, all these little small things, and like culture of your company. Like one small YouTube video could get those people riled up. They even had a union strike at one point. It's like, and that video could take them over the edge to where the whole company comes down. Is it worth it?
I don't.
I'm not blaming that on you.
I don't think that video would do any of that. I mean, if I did anything wrong, then the hundreds of articles all saying the same thing did something wrong too. And I don't think we did anything wrong.
I think that, look, man, it's clear as day, bro. It's like all of this stuff that we talking about is documented on the internet, like all of it. Clearly, the way you spoke of Weaver, there was a personal issue. And all you got to do is just put that shit on the table and we can clear it up. But like, you just don't have the ability to like express emotion. Like, you don't have the ability to let us know, all right, now I'm upset, or now I'm sad, or that was hurtful, or that kind of pissed me off. Because then if you were able to do that, then it'll, like, first of all, it'll explain why you did this or did this. And even on the Curtis King phone call, when bro was mad that you made a diss track, you even said you had a big ball of emotion. It sounded like you were about to cry. So that was a moment where you admitted to why you put out this song and what the song did for you emotionally, right? So now we see all of these different transgressions that you're like exhibiting online, when psychologically someone who actually is looking at it from a bigger perspective, everything that you're doing is like from a passive aggressive standpoint. When and then you turn around and support it in the streams in reaction to the stuff that we see. Like the producer and fighting thing showed a lot of where you were upset, and you get in these emotional states and then you project out, and then it's like after you project it out, it goes away and you're calm. Like you'll say some fucking crazy shit and then follow it up and be like, I don't mean to hurt you. Like you do it all the time. So, bro, I don't think it's any of our place to tell you how to handle that. But if you are about putting out informational content or tutorial content for the music community, like just going forward, if there's anything that I say to you, or if there's anything that Weaver B says, bro, hit our lines. Let's get on the fucking phone. Let's fix the situation. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but also it's important for you to understand that a lot of the stuff that you are responding to is stuff that was created from a reaction to something that you initiated. And I guess it's clear as day, but the fact that you don't even seem to understand that, it just makes this conversation pointless to continue on, bro. It's just like no point, because you got Weaver explaining shit that he shouldn't even be explaining, bro. Like,
no, I just want to be clear, because with me and Curtis King, it was nuclear, it was a little more brotherly. With the Weaver situation, it was like, look, Weaver, I've been in the actual conflict. Please stop. That's all I'm saying, is I'm trying to share my story as to why it's beyond the video. That's all I was trying to say. This stuff again, when that phone hung up, you guys didn't hear that part, I think. So that's why it's a little misinformation, because you just didn't hear that part.
Okay, but what I'm saying is like what you're saying is one thing, but Curtis wasn't sounding the same way. So it's neither here nor there, man. Like none of this shit is neither here nor there. To go back,
I was trying to address Weaver, and he had like 4 specific things that I offended him with. I just wanted to be clear.
But you're not even addressing the shit directly though, bro. You like dancing around the stuff, man.
I'm addressing everything that Weaver's asking. I
don't think so.
I don't remember what I was saying earlier. Oh, go.
Excuse me, the song, because I realized that that's not on the internet, so that people don't have context. Hold on. I don't even know how to do this. How do you do this?
It's crazy.
Oh, here it is. Okay. So I'm only sharing this for context because people need to know like why I said what I did, why it was so energized. It was such a deep. It felt like a brotherly betrayal to me. That's why I made the music, and that's why I kept calling him out for different things that I thought he was doing to the community at the time. I'm not here to bash his name. It's just, I think with these narratives and stuff, all I'm asking the viewers is if you're going to get one side, please go to the other side. Like, so you can at least understand, not saying one side's right, one side's wrong. It's just, please get context. I don't think people even, because all the people who watched and commented on Weaver Beats who said they were going to unsubscribe from Busy Works Beats, I go, where was this mass exodus? They're lying. They're literally lying.
Busy, would you miss? Okay, look. The only reason why there's two sides is because there's something that you're doing that people are reacting to. So
if you're talking about the Curtis, but again, that was Curtis decided to keep it up online, but he took it down at some point, but when we squashed it, that should have been it. For people to pick it. I think what happened to Weaver, I had to realize, is that you were reacting to it in real time. I didn't know about your Twitch channel as much back then. I didn't know you actually do stuff on Twitch first and then YouTube. That's why I think there was a lot of confusion too. Because to me, when it came out like a day later, I thought Weaver was trying to instigate it again. But in reality, he was just posting what he was reacting to in real time. Am I understanding that right?
Yeah.
That's why I was like,
I mean, even then, I don't know if it should matter, really. I mean, if it's squashed, it's squashed.
But it's like when your parents fight, do you record it and then put it online?
That's not the same. That's not the same, though. Like, that's a lot more personal. Plus, this is something that was already online. You know what I mean? If your parents fight online, I mean, you wouldn't even do that anyways because it's your parents. That's different. I don't know.
Using that logic, shouldn't we call Curtis King the person who kept it up online? Because he could have archived the live stream. I'm not trying to put blame. I'm just saying.
I mean, people are allowed to do whatever they want on the internet. I feel like, I don't know, as long as it's not breaking any laws.
But yeah, I wanted to clear it up for you, Weaver, because it's not personal. It's just I think there's a lot of misinformation. I think that's what
was definitely personal, bro.
It's not personal. It's just look. If I know and can talk to the person who's causing people to like literally do some stuff that they might regret for their entire life, I'm gonna go talk to the guy so he can potentially prevent it. Like, I don't understand I'm not going to ever air anybody's stuff out online because I'm not here to criminalize anybody. But just understand, like, when that phone when that phone went mute for you guys, that's what is missing from this entire conversation. Like, y'all don't know what happened.
All right, look, man, I think that we should just end the talk because I think we just talking in circles now.
Yeah.
Because you're not getting enough attention because you want it to be about you. That's why.
What? See, now you.
That's passive aggressive. That's passive.
Yeah, that's direct. I'm saying it direct. That's the feeling.
No, listen, bro. You literally are doing what you just accused us of doing, bro. So that's what I'm saying.
Being honest to you, and you can't take the feedback. So
what? You didn't have no feedback towards me.
You have my name in your title, and you don't like.
Busy. I literally told you, bro. We can talk. I could take videos down, bro. I don't got to keep these videos up, bro. Like,
I mean, this live.
Okay. So what, bro? We have an ongoing thing going on, dog. So I don't know what you expect. Like,
no, you're reading the room. You know what? You're right. I thought Weaver had specific things he wanted to address. He asked me some stuff earlier. I just don't want his audience to run with it and say I avoided it because I'm not.
Well, no, I mean, I don't know. I feel like we just got off topic. I mean, what was it? The proxy war stuff. I feel like you were utilizing me as a proxy war. Like, when that's not, commentary is not always a proxy war. Like, you can make it into a proxy war if you try to use people in that way. And it seemed like you were trying to utilize me for that. But like, once you were like, oh, I can't use them for that anymore, it's not okay. That's basically what you said in that producer and community fighting video.
Yeah, that's how we felt, me and Curtis King, because that's why, if you paid close attention, this is why I brought it up, is because when Curtis was responding to Maximus, he said, I know Weaver's going to clip this up and put it on his channel. And I'm like, Curtis, look, we've done that before, and it just led to more chaos. Let's not. Well, that's what I was commenting on.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, well, first up, I wouldn't have done that because it's like not really. It's just him like kind of, I don't want to say bullying, but he was kind of like, because he was defending himself, I guess. But like, I don't know. It's just not really worthy of like being talked about.
What's the context behind Couch Cushion and Curtis King? Like, how did all of that situation transpire? Or should we not talk about that? Like, is that like?
I don't know this. You asking me or Weaver?
I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't really.
That's a great question. I think it has something to do with equipment. Oh, Curtis King made a video, I think, about how you don't need all this high-end equipment to get like a pro sound or something along those lines. Excuse me. And Maximus made a video, showing off his stuff, like his patch bays, guitar pedals, or whatever. And he's like, look, to get it. And he kind of went the EA ski route, which is like, yes, this does matter to get the right sound. I think he used that angle to kind of persuade people against what Curtis King was saying. I think that's the context.
And that's facts. But Maximus got all that stuff and his beats is trash. So it's like, you're not proving nothing. You feel me? So it's like, but bro was a hater from jump. And I told Curtis about bro in like February and told him, and Curtis didn't want to listen. And there it is. So
yeah, and the reason I was like, look, Curtis, like, I know there's a lot of infighting going on. Let's just not push to that level. And that's what the video was about, in community fighting. It's just like, if he's responding to Maximus, there's something else rubbing him.
Nah, that's not true, because he responded to bro because bro was a big supporter in his channel. Bro came up and fought me in behalf of Curtis King. So they had a deep, he's one of his top supporters.
Wow. So in a way, he's feeling kind of how I feel, and that's why
you think bro came up to my channel? Came up to my channel and looked stupid because he didn't like the way I was talking about you and Curtis King. He was coming up there to defend y'all, and he came up there and looked stupid.
Wow, I got to go through the lives. Wow, okay, I missed that context.
He came up. I didn't know who he was. He came up popping it. I brought him up. He made himself look dumb. He was speaking on behalf of Curtis King and you. I told Curtis King about it and told Curtis King, don't mess with bro. Curtis King told me, I gotta mess with him because he's my top Patreon supporter. I said, so you gonna allow him to do this stupid shit because he's your top Patreon supporter? And Curtis King said yes. And so I said, okay, so you gonna allow this? So you gonna enable his behavior, him looking goofy for some bread? He said yes. So me and him stopped being cool. 4 or 5 months later, the same dude that was his top Patreon supporter turned on him, corny. So shame on bro, because Curtis King literally fought for bro. He fought for bro. That was part of the reason why me and bro. So now he over there hanging with EA Ski. I called EA Ski and told bro about him too. I told EA Ski about him. You feel what I'm saying? So, bro, that's what I'm saying. Y'all got to stop enabling this corny behavior by these corny ass followers, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He gonna turn on EA Ski too. So that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like these dudes are corny. I exposed it. The moment, listen, bro. The moment if you expose a follower, he not coming over here to me. Nah. So if Weaver expose a follower, bro, no, bro, you're not got to come set up shop over here with me. So the fact that I exposed, bro, for all y'all to see, and Curtis King saw it, and he's like, nah, I'm gonna keep him over here because he paying me. So then bro turned on you 4 or 5 months later. Shame on Curtis, right? So now where bro at? He over there with EA Ski. I call EA Ski, bro, watch out for bro. EA Ski, he kind of heard me. I'm like, so don't say nothing if you see him and EA Ski getting into it. So I'm saying, corny, bro. So this is part of the community. That we serving, bro. Goofy shit.
Hey, I'm gonna head out here, guys. It's been a nice talk here. I think this was very illuminating.
Shit, wow,
thank you. Weaver, if you need specific stuff, I could talk with you or whatever. But thank you.
Yeah, nice talking, guys.
Can we all do videos on how we can close this book, man? Like, I'm over this shit, to be honest. Like, I'm trying to move over to DJ Payne so we can. We're trying to get to the next dudes, man. Like, so we can talk in private or something, but like, what's the resolution? Like, what's going forward? Because I don't want to come on here and this person with busy. I got a lot of videos up on you with your name on it. I'm down to discuss what videos can be taken down, bro. I'm not against keeping this shit up. I'm not doing this shit for clout. You know what I'm saying? So anything that you feel is not representing you in the best light, I'll take them down. The interviews got to stay up, bro. Like, cause we both had a choice. You know what I'm saying? But all the laughing shits, I can take all them shits down. It's no problem. You feel me? Weaver Beats, I got respect for you. Thank you for coming up, bro.
Yeah, it's nice talking, guys. Catch you around.
Yeah, for sure.
Bang Incorporated.